Good afternoon from Labard Stadium on the campus of Orange Coast College. This is the Rustler Game of the Week. Hello everyone, I'm Rob Frecker alongside Kevin Schreiber, and tonight we bring you a Golden West College football match between your Rustlers and the visiting Riverside Tigers. Kevin, Golden West enters the match 3-3 and 0-1 in conference play and a little beat up.
On the other side, Riverside's 5-1, 1-0 in conference. They have a dynamic offense, so Golden West really going to have their work cut out for them this afternoon here at Labard Stadium.
Golden West has been a little inconsistent this year. One loss, one win, one loss, one win. Coming off a loss last week to Santa Ana, where they made a late comeback, 15 points in the fourth quarter, but unable to bring it all the way back and losing 24-22.
That was a tough loss for Golden West and the Rustlers. On the other side, Riverside comes into this afternoon's contest winning 3 straight, 5-1 on the year, 1-0 in conference, as I mentioned. Let's see what Nick Mitchell had to say about this upcoming contest.
3-3, just beyond the midpoint of the season, playing a tough Riverside squad today. How do things look?
Well, we're a little beat up right now. We got a little more beat up this week and past Saturday. So we're a little thin. We're going into some third string at a couple spots, but, you know, guys have to step up. That's the way it goes. But the kids are motivated, and we had a good week of practice, even though the majority of it was in the gym because our field was flooded. But a little adversity never hurt anybody. We're glad to be back out here on the field and get after it.
Now, that's why they call it a game. You're supposed to have a little bit of fun. What can we expect to see out of this Riverside squad today?
Do a lot of 8-man front. They're going to come with a lot of different fronts up on defense, change things up a lot. Keep a 3-man, keep cover 3, cover 4 in the secondary. Offensively, they're good. They're explosive. They got a lot of skilled players, some very good receivers. They like to try to go up top. They've got some good running backs, although not quite as good as 23. Is not quite as good as number 23 that we played from Santa Ana last week, but still very good players. They're loaded with good young talent over there.
Well, it's a beautiful day for a game. Hope we don't get too much rain. Hopefully none at all. Good luck today, and we'll be here cheering you on.
Thanks, John.
Take care, Coach.
Head coach Nick Mitchell in charge of the top-ranked defense in the conference. However, he's done his scouting. He knows that Riverside is the top passing offense in the conference and has a lot of threat.
That should make for an interesting matchup. Riverside has Andre Hunt on the ground, and their quarterback, Dalton Livingston, likes to air the ball out. He has 10 touchdown passes this year, Rob. Should be a high-scoring afternoon on both sides.
It certainly is. Riverside puts up a lot of points. However, they do tend to give up a lot of points, but they still maintain a good record, 5-1. We'll be seeing the kickoff right after these messages. We look forward to an exciting match.
Jobs faster than anywhere else in America. And the people who've lost them have no idea what to do or who to turn to. In fact, local TV stations have started running public service announcements that tell people where to find food banks, even as the food banks don't have enough to meet the demand.
Kevin, the teams are lined up, ready to go. Riverside won the toss and will receive. A rare day game here at Labard Stadium in Costa Mesa. It's been a dreary morning, but your Rustlers look ready to go, however thin their lineup is today.
Yeah, it should be an interesting game. We'll see if the weather plays into effect at all. Not raining right now, but it did rain a little bit earlier, and we'll see if there's any rain in our future.
I'm Rob Frecker alongside Kevin Schreiber. John McNichols is down on the field for a close-up view of today's contest, and we'll be checking in with him frequently. Rustlers ready to kick. Jesus Orozco gets us going. Fielded by Jordan Stipp. Still on his feet, gets up to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will get started offensively for the first time tonight.
Rob, that was a smart play by the Golden West special teams unit, keeping the ball out of the hands of number 25, Andre Hunt, as he was back to return the kick for Riverside, and he's a dangerous man at running back, and I'm sure he's just as dangerous on special teams.
So it looks like Golden West has done their scouting. As you mentioned, keep the ball out of the hands of the conference offensive player of the week from last week, number 25, Andre Hunt. You will hear his name many times tonight.
Yeah, Rob, you mentioned he was the player of the week. He had 7 carries for 129 yards and 3 touchdowns last week.
QB Dalton Livingston, number 2 there for the Tigers. And first play is a handoff to Hunt. Finds a little hole on the left side. Gets up for the first down. Carry of about 11 yards. Takes it up to the 46-yard line.
Speak of the devil, and he appears. Andre Hunt able to take that first snap right up the middle, pretty much untouched, to move the chains for the Riverside Tigers.
So I said Livingston likes to air it out, but Andre Hunt is a good weapon on the ground. 2 wide on the left for Livingston, but it's to Hunt again. Nearly the same play. Hunt still on his feet. Scrambles for a couple yards, just shy of the 50-yard line.
A little bit better coverage by the Golden West defense there, as they were able to pick up that run pretty early and make the stop on that tackle. It was number 40 for Golden West, Reese Ludwig. So far, Rob, they're sticking to their ground game, maybe trying to establish and set up one of those big, deep bomb threats that they like to throw.
Livingston was still getting a few calls from the coaches on the sideline there. Got his players lined up. 2nd and 7. Fake to Hunt, and Livingston sacked. Well behind the line of scrimmage. Delroy Steele, tight end out of Orlando, Florida, with the sack. And that knocks the Tigers back quite a few yards to the 43-yard line.
And Rob, Delroy still able to find that hole and jump in that hole using all 6'3", 245 pounds. He's only a freshman. Kid's still going to get some room to grow.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 14. Livingston from deep. Good pass over the top, down to the 36-yard line. John Gerwalt on the reception.
Once again, Livingston able to find an open receiver. That's number 4, John Greenwald. He's a 6'3", so a big target for Livingston to find. 200 pounds. He's out of Lake Elsinore, California.
So first 3rd down conversion successful for the Tigers. They're now 1st and 10. Hunt again on the carry, still on his feet. Crosses the 30-yard line up to the 26. Good carry. Be just short of the first down.
Once again, Hunt able to find some running room as he little stutter step freaked out the defensive lineman, Raheem Kilikiko from Hawaii.
2nd down and a short 2. Tigers with the hiccup being sacked, but again to Hunt. Hunt looks like he's taken down for a loss. They're going to give him forward progress. Be close to the first down.
Once again, a nice tackle by Reese Ludwig, number 40 for Golden West, and he's been the only man to get his hands around Mr. Hunt so far early on in the first quarter.
So no gain on the play. Stays 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball still on the 28.
So, Rob, Andre Hunt pretty much picking up where he left off. As you mentioned, he was the conference player of the week last week, and so far he's been able to run with pretty much at ease here at Labard Stadium.
Wrestlers looking to put up a stop here on 3rd down. Again, it goes to Hunt. It's going to be real close. It'll depend on the spot.
Nice play calling by the Riverside coaching staff, just needing a few yards up the middle, and they do pick up those few yards and that first down, so the chains are going to move. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Tigers just edging the ball over that first down marker. Still early in the first quarter. 11:45 to go. Scoreless here at Labard Stadium.
So far, they've pretty much stuck to the ground with the exception of that one passing first down. Let's see what they do here as they have 2 men wide out to the left and 1 wide out to the right.
Livingston from deep. Keeps it with the fake to Hunt. Airs it out to Greenwald, and it's good for a touchdown.
Livingston to Greenwald for a nice wide open play as the Golden West defense was looking towards Mr. Hunt to run the ball again. A nice fake little handoff. It led him wide open in the end zone, and a quick 6 for the Riverside Tigers.
Dalton Livingston with a 28-yard pass to John Greenwald.
That's Dalton Livingston's 11th touchdown pass on the season. Tops in his conference.
Rivera puts the extra point through. 7-0 early in the first quarter, 11:26 still to go. And that's deep. Keeps it with the fake to Hunt. Airs it out to Greenwald, and it
Open play as the Golden West defense was looking for.
we got a good look there at how easily the Tigers can march down the field. Potent combination of Hunt on the ground, Livingston throwing it.
Number 5 for Golden West, Andrew Williams, is going to be back on the return, and it's going to be number 85 for the Riverside Tigers. Actually, he's not on our roster, so I don't have his name, Rob.
Tigers with a booming kick. And it is taken by Andy Williams. Crosses the 30-yard line, taken down at about the 31.
After picking up that ball at the 15, he was able to pick up a nice 15-yard return, bouncing to the outside. Not a bad run for Andrew Williams.
So we'll get our first look here at the Golden West offense for today, headed by quarterback Raymond Weezar out of Pacifica High School.
Rob, the Golden West Rustler offense is only averaging about 19 points a game. Let's see if they can get some points on the board early and stick in this game before Riverside takes control.
Michael Pierce, the running back, is deep behind Weezar. And he'll get it on the first touch. Tries to get around to the outside, breaks one tackle, stumbles, crosses the 40 to the 45, and will go out just shy of that 45. There's a late flag thrown by the officials.
Nice run by Michael Pierre. Will bump his way to the outside and get some yards and pick up some room on the field for the Golden West offense. Let's see what this flag's all about, Rob.
That late one, usually indication of a personal foul. Quite a lot of players there on the far side, right in front of the Golden West bench. Another flag has just been tossed. Be interesting to see as the officials confer here.
Both teams standing around with a bit of confusion as that second flag came flying down. The refs are over here on the sidelines, and they're going to move the chains up. That's going to mean that it was a penalty on one of the Tigers.
What was that, about a 15-yard penalty, takes it to the other 40-yard line.
Those personal fouls are costly, and Golden West will take what they can get against this tough Riverside team. That's going to make first down from the 40-yard line.
Pierre again lining up behind Livingston. And he gets it one more time. Tries to go straight up the middle, bounces one, picks up a couple on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Nice play as Michael Pierre pretty much turned nothing into something as he kept his feet moving and was able to gain some yardage.
So we get to see Weezar air this ball out today.
That's going to bring up a 2nd down 7 from the 38 for the Golden West Rustlers.
And again, almost an identical formation here from the Rustlers. Weezar shuffles to his left. Nice toss, complete. Tough hit there. But good reception from Austin Dotson. Picks up just a few, but he'll still be short of that first down. It'll bring up 3rd down here for the Rustlers.
Nice catch over on the near sidelines by number 10, Austin Dotson. He's a 5'9", 175-pound freshman wide receiver from Carson, California. Able to gain 2 or 3 yards after he made that catch.
So 3rd down, 2 to go.
Let's see if the Golden West offense can pick up a first down here and keep the offense going and keep that dangerous Riverside offense off the field. They're going to have 2 men in the backfield, including number 8 and number 23.
Golden West at 38% on 3rd down conversions on the year. That'll hurt their average. Riverside puts up a good stop here.
Michael Pierre taking the handoff, trying to jam the ball up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be just a yard short.
Golden West not known for their strong kickers. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And Rob, I think it's a really smart play call by Coach Nick Mitchell. Down by 7, you want to keep your team's offense in this game. And like I said a few minutes ago, the Riverside offense off the field. Let's take a look and see what happens.
So 4th down and 2 from the 32-yard line. Weezar shuffles to his right. Doesn't see many options. Right through the hands. Weezar can't believe it.
And that was a nice rollout to the right side by Weezar, the quarterback. He threw a nice pass to Eric Kobe, who was unable to keep his hands on the ball. Unfortunately, the Golden West Wrestlers are going to turn the ball over on downs in a play which I think he should have made that catch, and they should have picked up the first down. Let's go ahead and have another look.
Weezar asked for that motion, as you can see. Shuffles to the right. Gets a good toss, but right through the hands.
Weezar's accuracy right there was pretty impressive, Rob. It's unfortunate that they couldn't pick up that reception and the first down.
Back live action. A good stop there from the Rustlers.
LaRon Jackson on that run, able to pick up a couple yards for the Riverside offense. That's LaRon Jackson's first carry of the game, as they were giving number 25, Andre Hunt, a break. And he's still out of the game. Let's see what they do here.
Livingston still looking to the sideline. His line is ready to go. Livingston out of the arms. Just can't bring it down. Damian Robinson.
And a nice play by Raheem Ivy, the Golden West linebacker. Almost able to come up with that one and turn the ball the other way. Unfortunately, it was just off the edge of his hands. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 to go for the Riverside offense.
So Livingston with 4 options. Livingston's got some time. What a play. Breaking up. The play was Donnie Ruggles.
So the Golden West defense looking really nice here on this second possession by the Riverside offense, as Donnie Ruggles had a nice play on the last Riverside drive coming up big. The 5'9", 170-pound freshman defensive back from Mission Viejo with a key stop there, and that's going to force the Riverside Tigers to punt.
You can see right after that play that Donnie Ruggles just made, he gets up and heads to the backfield. He's going to receive this punt. It's a nice high punt. Ruggles calls for fair catch. He'll pick it up at about the 14-yard line.
And a nice solid kick by the kicker for the Riverside Tigers. So the Golden West Rustler offense is going to take over inside their 15 at about the 14-yard line.
A much longer field for the Rustlers this time. They did get that big boost from the personal foul of the Tigers during their last drive. However, they were unable to convert it into any points, giving it up on the 4th down.
That was a real solid stop by the Golden West Rustler defense. Let's see if their offense could feed off that and maybe put some points on the board.
Aldodius Colquitt coming out to the near side here. Oh, it's a toss. And it looks like a loss on the play. Tigers just piling up on Pierre, the ball carrier for the Rustlers.
Pierre unable to pick up many, as Marquise Cox, the defensive back, was in on that tackle.
So bring up 2nd and 12 here for the Rustlers. 7:50 left in the first quarter. Golden West still trailing by a touchdown.
So the Golden West offense unable to get things going here early, Rob, but their defense sure did pick it up on that second drive by Riverside.
These are from shotgun. Williams and Dotson, the backs for Weezar. Quick toss here to Dotson. Tries to break one tackle. Still on his feet, but taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Austin Dotson on the reception. Unfortunately, he caught that ball. No yards were picked up, and he was able to do much after he made that catch.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long situation. 12 yards to go for the Rustlers.
So as long as the Golden West defense stands tall, it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pretty competitive football game this here afternoon. Hopefully they can get things rolling with their offense, and maybe they can put some points on the board.
Colquitt's in motion. Weezar breaks to his right. Looking to go deep, but it's a little bit short of a pass, and it picked off.
Number 23 on that interception, Eugene King, the 5'10", 200-pound defensive back from Fairfax, California. Rob, anytime you're going to air one out, you're going to take that risk of the ball being picked off. There was 2 Riverside defenders in that area and only 1 Golden West receiver. Unfortunately, that's going to be an interception for the Riverside Tigers.
So the Tigers take over on their own 48-yard line. Excellent field position. Putting up some good stops there. Tiger defense.
That third and long play for the Rustlers, Huesar didn't have much choice but to throw one deep and try and pick up that first down and then some.
So Livingston with a quick toss. Picked up on the near side here at the 40-yard line. That'll be good for first down.
That's number 83 for Riverside on that reception, and he is another man who's not on our roster. That's going to be another first down for the Riverside Tigers as they have the ball on the Golden West 40. There you get a good widescreen look at Livingston looking over to his sidelines for the play call from his head coach. His head coach being Tom Kraft.
Livingston with 4 wide receivers. Turns around and it's a quick toss right up the middle. Noron Jackson with the reception.
A nice little fake to the left side by Livingston before a little shuffle pass to his receiver. Able to pick up a few more yards for the Riverside Tigers. That's going to bring up a second down and 3 from the Golden West 33-yard line.
Livingston, quick handoff. Good tackle from Reese Ludwig.
And LaRon Jackson not able to do much with that play. We haven't seen Mr. Ward in a while, Rob. I wonder if he's injured or if they're just saving him for the second half.
Third down and 2 yards to go for the Tigers.
Hunt marched down the field in their first possession, led to the touchdown. Since then, it's been awfully quiet. LaRon Jackson stepping in. He'll take the ball again. Goes right up the middle, gets the first down. So third down conversion for the Tigers. Breaks through the 25-yard line.
And that's a huge first down for the Riverside Tigers as they keep the ball rolling. And they're on the Golden West 25-yard line. Taking a look down at that sideline, Andre Hunt on the sideline with his helmet off. Doesn't look like he's coming back in this game anytime soon.
Livingston thinks about a quick toss. There's one out. It's a good catch, athletic catch. He knew he was going to take the hit. Derek Orman provided the hit. What a grab.
Number 6, Ramon Boo, only 5'8", able to use some hops and get up in the air and make that reception and pick up another Tigers first down.
So I'll bring up first down on about the 10-yard line. Actually, right on the 10-yard line.
Rob, as I mentioned in the pregame show, this Riverside team averaging just over 32 points a game, and this afternoon doesn't seem to be any different as they're in the red zone for the first time, looking to put up their second score of the game. Let's go ahead and take another look.
See, what an athletic grab. Knew he was going to take the hit, and it was provided. James goes right up the middle. Jackson right up the middle.
And a nice run by LaRon Jackson up the middle, using the most of his playing time, showing his coach that Mr. Hunt's not the only running back that he has the option of using. That's going to bring up second down and goal from the Golden West 6 for the Riverside Tigers. My bad, 2nd and 1.
So Tigers knocking on the door yet again. Still 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Tigers looking to double their lead. And Jackson cruises in comfortably on the near side here.
And that's another touchdown for the Riverside Tigers, making the score 13-0. That's the first touchdown on the afternoon for LaRon Jackson. LaRon Jackson, the second running back on this Riverside team, as Andre Hunt is the go-to guy. LaRon Jackson averaging just over 4 yards a game, 4 yards a carry, and that's his third touchdown on the season.
The kick is good. 14-0 with 3:40 left in the first quarter.
And Rob, I wouldn't say the Golden West defense has played poorly. It's just the Riverside offense has been just a little bit better.
Take another look here at this touchdown run. Jackson just cruises in too comfortably, untouched from 1 yard out.
He's just able to sidestep to the outside and pick up another 6 points for him and his team.
Plenty of sponsor packages still available, and registration spots available as well.
Sun's starting to peek out. Starting to peek out of the clouds here. Here late in the first quarter.
Just over 3.5 minutes here in the first quarter. The score is the Riverside Tigers 14, your Golden West Wrestlers 0. It's going to be number 5, Andrew Williams, in the backfield looking to receive this kick for the Golden West Wrestlers.
Taken instead by Josh Leva. It's a couple yards, but it's a big hit. A wall of Tigers.
And at 6'2", 245 pounds, Josh Leva, not really a speedster or somebody you'd want returning a kick if you're the Golden West football team.
Definitely not the first choice ball handler there. He does well enough to take the ball up to the 30-yard line. And that's where Weezar will take over. Looking to generate some offense here. We've seen a couple peeks at what they can potentially do.
Well, Nick Mitchell's a good head coach, and we've always seen him make adjustments on the fly and get his offense going.
Weezar with the handoff to Robert Cruz. It's run to the outside, but looks like a loss of 1 yard on the play.
Unfortunately, Robert Cruz bumped to the outside, wasn't able to run up and down the field as opposed to running laterally. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 for the Golden West Wrestler football team. There you get a good look at the Golden West hustle before coming out. Weezar back in the shotgun.
5 wide for the Rustlers. Weezar over the top. Andrew Williams with the reception. Another late flag thrown by the officials.
With no men in the backfield, that was pretty much a given that the Riverside defense was going to blitz. Fortunately, Weezar was able to get off the pass quick and pick up a completion to number 5, Ryan Hoffmeister. Excuse me, that's number 5 for Riverside. Number 5, Andrew Williams.
Personal foul called against defense.
Another personal foul for Riverside. That's their 2nd this afternoon.
It's been the biggest gains for the Rustlers so far have been the 2 personal foul called by the officials. That brings the ball up to the 49-yard line. Just over 2.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Rustlers looking to respond after going down early. 14 points.
Rob, let's see if the Golden West Rustlers can capitalize on these penalties, these uncalled for penalties that the Riverside players are taking.
Weezar fakes the handoff, shuffles to the right, passes back to the left, and it's easily picked off by Smith. Smith still on his feet, breaks to the left. He's got a lot of yardage in front of him, and he will go all the way, taking this one back about 55 yards.
Unfortunately, Weezar just threw that one short, and Marcus Smith had the easiest interception of his career. He looked like a receiver on that play as the ball was tossed right to him. He's able to run that back and put up another 6 more points for the Riverside Tigers. That's the 2nd pick of the day for Weezar, and it makes you think if the Golden West Rustlers are going to opt to keep the ball on the ground a little bit more often.
So Smith picks up the touchdown. The extra point is good. 21-0. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in this first quarter.
Nice play by Marcus Smith, as that's his first interception and touchdown. As you take a look, he fields the ball on the right side of the field and is able to stay on his feet all the way to the left side of the field and nowhere to go but the end zone.
Looked like Chris Ross, number 79 for the Rustlers, was going to bring Smith down on the 40-yard line, prevent any further damage. However, Smith just a little too quick, slipped out of the grasp of Ross, and Smith was on his way to the end zone.
And just when you thought things might be picking up a little bit for Golden West, moving the ball upfield on that 15-yard penalty, able to cross midfield, Weezar goes and throws his 2nd interception of the game, ending that run for the Golden West offense and putting up another 7 for Riverside. That's going to make the score 21-0 here in the first quarter.
Rob Frecker alongside Kevin Schreiber, and this is the Rustler game of the week. A rare day game here at Labard Stadium as Orange Coast College plays here later tonight, forcing the Rustlers to take this 1 o'clock kickoff.
Another short kick, keeping the ball out of the hands of Andrew Williams.
Takes it on the bounce. Williams finally picks it up, still on his feet, but is finally brought down at the 25, maybe 26-yard line. And Weezar will get yet another opportunity.
Unable to do much with that return, as it was Ukupono Udi on the tackle. Wazer on the field once again with his offense. Looking for some redemption this time. Let's see what him and his Golden West Rustlers can do.
Weezar in shotgun. 2 wide to his right. Weezar in and out of the hands of Aldodius Colquitt.
Nick Mitchell looking to reinstall a little bit of that confidence in Wezer, as right after the interception, the first play back, he's going for another pass. So that's smart play calling by Nick Mitchell so the kid doesn't get too down on himself. Let's see if they can take advantage of that.
Long huddle here from the Rustlers. Trying to get some offense generated here. Just under 2 minutes in the first quarter. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. Weezar, hand off to Pierre. Robert Cruz on the carry.
Unable to do much with it, unfortunately. He had a lead blocker in Chris Spencer. Still nowhere to go. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Golden West Rustlers on their own 26.
Head coach Nick Mitchell mixing it up here. Going on the ground, going in the air. Colquitt in motion. Weezar shuffles to his left. Toss it right to Colquitt, who's tripped up at the 30-yard line. So gain of 5 on that 3rd down play.
Unfortunately, Wezer had a man downfield who he just didn't see. Eric Kobe was wide open. He would have been able to pick up that 1st down. Unfortunately, it's a lot easier said than done with that Riverside Tiger team coming at you.
The 2 times that Weezar's aired it out, he's been picked off.
Number 26, Sidell Foster, deep to field this kick for the Riverside Tigers.
Steven Santana, linebacker, will have to kick it. Looks like a sidewinder of a kick. It's fielded at the 27-yard line. Foster still on his feet, bouncing around on that far side, and is finally knocked out of bounds at the 42, maybe 43-yard line. So with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Tigers will get yet another chance to march down the field.
A nice pickup of 14 yards on that kick by Sidell Foster.
Foster is a freshman out of Riverside, California, North High School. That 5'10", 190 frame, bouncing around. A few Rustlers who were putting on the pressure, but a good return from Foster. The Livingston takes his offense out. Gets it lined up quickly.
This time it's going to be Damian Robinson in the backfield.
But it's a quick toss to the outside. Houston on the reception. There's another flag here thrown.
So the Tiger offense moving the ball at ease all quarter long.
Depending upon the flag, it would be a 1st down. The officials tonight, referee Perry Yuck, umpire Jason Fitch, head linesman Quentin Givens, line judge Mike Parga, field judge Luther Filyaw, side judge Jess Langerud, and the back judge Greg Crook.
And the penalty is going to be against the Riverside Tigers, so they're going to bring this one back. It's going to be a holding against the Riverside Tigers.
Holding called against Riverside. Bring the ball back to the 39-yard line.
That's going to bring the ball back to the 39-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down for Riverside with the clock winding down here at the end of the first quarter.
Take another look at that last play. Huizar throws it almost straight out to Waller. Livingston going deep. Long pass is out of bounds. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, John McNichols. John.
Well, the sun has come out on the Riverside side of the Labard Stadium. I think there's a pretty dark cloud hanging over Golden West at this point in time. 21-0 at the end of quarter number 1. Frankly, Riverside has made it look easy. 2 offensive touchdowns, 1 interception returned all the way. I'm very impressed with the attitude of the young men on the Riverside sideline. They come right off the field, go right to their coaches. They are coached, and they go back, and they're ready to go. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. Back up to you guys.
Sarah?
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. How do you know him?
Come on, Donovan, do it like I taught you.
Love the new tattoo, Sarah.
Let's go!
Dude, what? Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, that's Sarah?
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends,
See you later, Sarah.
even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
We are back for second quarter action. Livingston getting it going. Takes a hit after that toss. The receiver still on his feet, breaking tackles. Robinson takes it up across the field to the 36.
Huge run after that catch as he was able to get open, and Dalton Livingston was able to find him in the midfield. Able to stay on his feet and pick up a good 35, 40 yards on that play. Really impressive run from Damian Robinson after the catch.
So the Tigers pick up the second quarter where they left off, marching down the field with relative ease.
And Rob, I don't think John could have said it any better. The sun shining on the Riverside side of the field.
Fake that to Livingston. Just out of the hands of Greenwald, looking for his second touchdown of the day.
Nice pass by Dalton Livingston, John Greenwald. Anytime you're able to get your hands on the ball, you should make the catch. Unfortunately for him, unfortunately for the Golden West Rustlers, he was unable to do that.
Going for the diving catch just off the end of his fingertips.
That's going to bring up the second down and 10 from the Golden West 36 for Dalton Livingston and his Riverside Tiger offense. There you get a good look at Livingston looking towards the sidelines and his quarterback coach for the play call.
It's a high snap, but Livingston takes it quickly. Fires it to the near side here. Joshua Waller on the reception.
Nice little quick out, gain some yardage. It's going to bring up about a third down and 3 for Riverside.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
So Livingston having a field day so far here early in this football game. The Golden West defense set as Livingston looking to get the play call from the sideline.
Blitz coming from the Rustlers.
Nice play by linebacker Raheem Ivy to sneak through that defense and get to the quarterback untouched. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come up with the sack, but he did rush the pass, which forced the incompletion. One of the few incompletions we've seen today from Dalton Livingston.
So the incomplete pass brings up fourth down here for the Tigers. Just 3 to go, but it looks like they're bringing out their field goal unit.
Yeah, it's going to be Alan Lawrence. Excuse me, that's going to be the number 19 kicker for Riverside, another man who's not on our roster.
Close to the block. It looks a little short, and it is. Falls right on the back line.
And that's the second stop this afternoon for the Golden West defense. One of the few bright spots that the Golden West team has had here this afternoon. Their defense does have 2 stops, even though they're down 21-0. Things could be a lot worse.
So Weezer gets going for the first time here in the second half. Second quarter, pardon me.
Let's see if Huizar can get something going. He has 2 interceptions. Let's look for Golden West to keep the ball on the ground a little bit more of this possession.
And they do. Choosing to go to Michael Pierre. Hit hard right at the line of scrimmage.
That's Ryan Hoffmeister, the 6'1", 210-pound linebacker from Murrieta, California on that tackle.
Ryan Hoffmeister, one of the big tacklers for the Tigers. 78 tackles so far this season, 1.5 sacks.
Huizar has no man in the backfield. He's got 3 wide out to the top and 2 to the bottom. Let's see what happens.
Weezer from shotgun. It's a low snap, but he's able to handle it. 3 Tigers right on Weezer, knock him down. And the pass complete, couple yard gain.
Number 10, Eric Robinson on the reception. He's a 6'1", 170-pound wide receiver from Riverside, California.
Well, third and about 8 here on the 31-yard line. Weezer's got 1 wide out on either side of him. Goes right up the middle, and it's caught by Colquitt. He's got a little bit of space. He's crossed the 45, the 50, and he's finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
And finally, a big play on the offensive side of the ball for the Golden West Rustler football team as number 2, Aldodius Colquitt, able to get up in the air and make that catch and pick up some big yards after that play, moving the ball to the Riverside side of the field to the 46-yard line and a first down for the Golden West Rustlers.
Let's take another look as Colquitt motion right up the middle and finds a gap, dodges 2 tackles, picks up 15 yards after the catch.
Nice play by number 2, Aldodius Colquitt.
Can the Rustlers gain a little bit of momentum here after that big play? Weezer goes wide, caught. Dotson down to the 12-yard line, finally knocked out of bounds.
Huizar to Dotson, and he caught the ball in motion, running with some speed, able to pick up some yards, and here come the Golden West Rustler offense, moving the ball down the field.
Good drive here by the Rustlers. Now knocking on the door at the 14-yard line. Pardon me, the 9-yard line.
And Rob, if you're Nick Mitchell, you're inside the red zone. Seeing that Huizar has 2 picks, do you keep the ball in the air, or do you go back to the ground and see what can happen?
There's 2 wide outs. Ball does go back on the ground. Gain of a couple on the play. It was Robert Cruz on the carry. Tried to bust his way through the middle.
5'9", 165 pounds, Robert Cruz trying to use his short, stocky, solid frame to jam that ball up the middle.
Gain of about 1 on the play. So ball now on the 7-yard line. 11-11 left in this first half.
That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 from the 9 for the Golden West offense.
Weezer hands off to Pierre. Gets awfully close, but still a few yards short of that touchdown.
Pierre able to find his way up the middle and find a hole and pick up some yards for the Golden West offense. That's going to move the ball to about the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 from the 3. So they don't need to get in the end zone, but pretty much to the goal line to pick up that first down. Huizar looking to coach Nick Mitchell at the sidelines, looking for the play call and his offensive coordinator. Now he's got that call and he goes back to his huddle.
Number 17, Clark Evans, listed as a quarterback. You can see him there on the right side of the line. Colquitt is out wide right. Noga, and
unfortunately, Huizar took his time and the play clock expired, as maybe he did, maybe he didn't get it off, but the ump and the ref see it differently. That's going to be a delay of game on the Golden West offense.
They were able to call timeout just before play clock expired.
Nice job, Rob, noticing that. I didn't even see that happen.
It was a very late call, very late timeout call, but I think Weezer realized that the time was expiring, was able to call timeout. It was tough to see. I heard the whistles blow, and I personally thought that at first they did call a penalty, but good heads-up play there by Weezer.
And that's an alert coaching staff noticing the play clock winding down, as maybe Weezer didn't notice. Able to call that timeout and keep it 3rd and 3 from the 3 for the Golden West offense.
first timeout called by either side here tonight. You know, give the Rustlers a good opportunity to get this play.
And Rob, a name we haven't mentioned today, but we sure mentioned a lot last season, Chris Spencer out of the backfield. He has 3 touchdowns on the season for the Golden West offense. Short, small, stocky, pretty much human bowling ball of a player. I think if you give the ball to him and jam it up the middle, he can pick up those 3 yards for you and find the end zone. Let's go ahead and take a look at that last play.
So after the timeout, Weezar's got Spencer right behind him. Behind Spencer is Michael Pierre. Looks like this one's staying on the ground. Weezar to Pierre, finds a little space on the outside. Can he break through? Looks like he does, and it does. Touchdown, Golden West.
Nice handoff from Weezar to Pierre, able to bounce to the outside and find that end zone. The key to that play was the man I mentioned, Chris Spencer, on the block. Golden West finally on the board with 6, 21-6. And let's see if they can get themselves back in this football game. It's going to be number 84 on the point after, Kyle Watanabe.
And it's good. So the
Excuse me, that was
respond.
a 94, not an 84. I'm sorry, Rob. Christian Farringer on that extra point.
Farringer putting the extra point on the board, but great play from Michael Pierre. Step up and put the Rustlers on the board here.
And the sun's starting to shine a little bit on that Golden West sideline as they're able to get some points on the board. They still trail by 14, but there's lots of time left as there's just over 10 minutes left here in the first half.
So Pierre with a 3-yard touchdown run. Good response here from the Rustlers. Finally breaking out here in the second quarter after 21 points were posted by the Tigers.
And the Riverside special teams unit on the field, it's going to be number 26, Sidell Foster, to try and field the kick from the Golden West football team.
Orozco set to kick it off yet again.
If Golden West wants any chance to win this game, their defense is going to have to step it up big. So far they have 2 stops on defense and they've given up 3 touchdowns. After Riverside retains this possession, let's see if the Golden West defense can keep them off the scoreboard.
Orozco, bit of a short kick, fielded at the 24-yard line. Raymond still on his feet, breaks around to the other side, catches the Rustlers by surprise. He's tripped up at the 37-yard line.
Ramon Bowie unable to pick up much on that return as he's running left to right instead of north and south, a little bit indecisive. Nice play by the special teams unit for the Rustlers.
Dalton Livingston getting some last-minute instruction here from his coaches. 9:53 left in this first half. Tigers still sitting on a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Riverside 37-yard line.
Shotgun for Livingston, gets it going quickly, finds a quick toss to the near side here. And Josh Waller is knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
A quick out to his open receiver. Quick catch a few yards after the carry. A nice pickup for the Tiger offense.
So after a dreary morning here in Costa Mesa, turning into a beautiful afternoon. Wonderful day.
A 7-yard pickup for Waller and the Tigers. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Livingston and his troops.
Livingston goes to the ground again. Whose name we haven't said in a little while. Andre Hunt.
Andre Hunt back in action, and he's slammed down to the ground. A nice tackle by number 40 for Golden West, Maurice Ludwig.
So it's good for a Riverside first down. Moves the chains. Ball on their own 49-yard line.
So anytime you have Hunt in the game, it's a really dangerous combination because the Golden West defense tend to focus on him, and then Livingston likes to air it out.
Livingston shuffles to his right. Nice hit there from the Wrestler secondary to keep that ball out of the hands. Number 83.
Nice coverage by the Golden West defense. Nice pass by Livingston. Unable to keep his hands on it was the Riverside receiver. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Riverside Tigers.
Livingston's been a little less accurate here in the second quarter.
He has his man, Andre Hunt, in the backfield with him.
High snap, and it's a big hit. Ball seemed to come loose. Ludwig hit him so hard, I think he hurt himself on the play.
Wow, once again, Reese Ludwig busting through that line, picking up the big sack. Unfortunately, Ludwig down on the play. Livingston lost the ball there for a second, was able to recover it. Nice play, but unfortunately, he's now down with an injury.
Livingston looked a little shaken up, but he's a little surprised on the play. Not a lot of movement here from Reese Ludwig. Nick Mitchell even comes out to check the damages.
6'1", 235-pound sophomore out of Laguna Hills, Reese Ludwig, with an awesome tackle. Let's just hope he's okay. There you get a good look at the Golden West training staff as well as the Riverside training staff helping out to see if there's anything they can do. You also get a good look at Nick Mitchell, concerned about his player over there on the field.
So it looks like we're going to have an extended timeout here. Ludwig doesn't seem to be moving all too much. They finally roll him onto his back. Looks like he's moving a little bit, but perhaps it's his right arm that seems to be bothering him.
It's an unfortunate situation, as it was an amazing play by Mr. Ludwig.
We'll bring the ball back to the 37-yard line. Will create 2nd down and very long. Ludwig starting to stand up here.
And that's a good thing that Mr. Ludwig's back on his feet. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break.
Wakey, wakey. Text me back. Hey, did you tell your parents about us? Let's skip first period together. Did you get all my texts? Is practice over yet? Where are you at? Are you with your friends? That's L-A-A-A-A-M-M-E-E-E. Capital X, lowercase o, capital X, lowercase.
We're back at Labard Stadium, and there's a flag thrown on this play.
So Ludwig walks off the field. We're back to live action here.
Number 25, Andre Hunt, picking up 6 on the play.
Let's see what the officials determine here. The word from Cook is that it's on Riverside, but is declined.
I think there might have been some offsetting penalties there.
So 4th down here for the Tigers. Forces them to punt. Another good stop there from the
Donnie Ruggles back to receive for your Golden West Wrestlers.
Ruggles calls another fair catch, picks it up on the 15-yard line. Take a look at first quarter stats, and it was all Riverside Tigers. 20 plays for 127 yards compared to Golden West 14 offensive plays, only 25 net yards from the first quarter. It was 21-0 at the end of 15 minutes play.
Another big stop for the Golden West defense, their 3rd stop of the day, shutting down the ever so powerful Riverside Tiger offense. Let's look for Huizar to cut into that lead on this possession.
Huizar was 4 for 8 in the first quarter, but he's been a lot better here in the second. Huizar shuffles to his left, has to turn. He keeps on to the ball. Needs a couple yards, maybe 3 on the play.
Dangerous play anytime your quarterback runs with the football. Fortunately, he wasn't injured on that play, running to the outside. Guess he just didn't see a receiver he liked open down the field. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Golden West offense from their own 19-yard line.
Hand off here to Pierre. Pierre with a big hit, though. He gets to the 10-yard line. Pick up a couple on the play.
Pierre able to pick up 2 before he was drilled by big number 56, Maurice Cox, 6 foot, 235 pounds, out of North Riverside, California.
Hopefully we'll get you an update on Reese Ludwig. He's still being treated on that far side, but it was good to see him walk off the field of his own volition.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 from their own 20 for the Golden West Rustler offense. Even if they don't pick up some points on the board this drive, they want to get a couple of first downs so Riverside doesn't have that good a field position.
Weezar incomplete, over the top. A late flag here.
And I think, Rob, the flag's going to be a late hit on Weezar as he got drilled by number 35 on Riverside with the late hit. Damone Bowen trying to send a message right there as Weezar was laid out flat well after the ball was thrown.
Two flags on the play, one near the quarterback, Weezar, one up at the 35-yard line. Would have been a late flag for pass interference, although that's what the receiver, Austin Dotson, was claiming.
There you get a good look at the Golden West offensive line, waiting to see the outcome of these penalties.
So the holding foul is declined. We'll take the personal foul. 3rd personal foul here from the Tigers this afternoon. It's an automatic first down. So break yet again for the Rustlers.
And Riverside, a good football team, but maybe not a great disciplined football team, as Golden West moving the ball upfield all day long based on the moronic penalties of the Riverside Tigers. After that penalty, it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Golden West 35.
These are tied up on his center. Here comes Colquitt. Tries to break a tackle, but is taken on the 36. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, John McNichols, with an update on Reese Ludwig.
Reese Ludwig, number 40, outside linebacker for the Golden West Rustlers. Dislocated right elbow. They reset it on the field. That is doable. He's in a great deal of pain. I do not think we're going to see him back today. His parents came down. I believe he's going to be going to the hospital. He was in good spirits. He wanted to play. Back up to you.
That's a big blow for the Golden West defense, as Reese Ludwig has been one of the few bright spots here early this afternoon.
Weezar gets hit. Thank you, John, for that report on Ludwig. It was a heroic play from Ludwig to on that rush, take down Livingston, but unfortunate that he came up with that dislocated elbow.
Very unfortunate for him as well as for the Rustler defense. On that last play, Weezar unable to find Eric Kobe. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication as the ball was way overthrown by Weezar. Kobe looking behind him, the ball thrown in front of him.
So 3rd and 9 here for the Rustlers. Weezar in shotgun. He's got 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. He's facing some pressure, and it's a short toss. And that's just to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Jared Cohen with
another
the
late
up the
flag. Pardon me, Kevin. Another very late flag just thrown here on the near side. Side judge now conferring with referee Perry Yuck.
The ref and the ump discussing this flag right here to see what the outcome of this penalty is going to be.
Legal blocking called against the Rustlers.
So chop block called on Golden West. That penalty is declined. Will remain 4th down and 9.
Unfortunately, after a nice stop by the Golden West defense, the Rustler offense not able to do much with that possession.
Steven Santana out of Fountain Valley High School. Step back.
Back to punt from his own 25-yard line.
Had somewhat of a sidewinder the last attempt. Similar style. Will go out of bounds at about right on the 20-yard line. So not a bad result here for the wrestler punter, Santana.
And while down, the Golden West Wrestler football team still hanging in there, only down by 2 touchdowns just about halfway through this second quarter.
Play clock starts rolling. We got 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the half.
18 seconds left on that play clock as Dalton Livingston and his Tiger offense take the field.
Break to the right. Straight arm.
Livingston handoff to LaRon Jackson, able to bounce to the outside and use that stiff arm to pick up a few yards.
LaRon Jackson with a good carry.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for their own 23-yard line for the Riverside Tigers.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Tigers at their own 25.
Tigers has been rather quiet here in this second quarter after posting 3 touchdowns in the first. Their own 23. It's Jackson again. This time he gains a few more. Looks very close. He's about a 29.5-yard line.
Able to pick up a few more yards on that run. This is going to be close to a 1st down. It looks like the Tiger coaching staff opting to keep the ball on the ground here in the second quarter, maybe eat up some of that clock.
Most likely keep it on the ground for this one. They just need about half yard, maybe 3/4 of a yard at best.
3rd and inches from the 29-yard line for Riverside.
The wrestlers jump. There's the flag. But Jackson picks up the 1st down and then some. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Another nice run by LaRon Jackson, picking up the 1st down. Riverside will decline that penalty.
Ball to the 44, good for a 1st down.
That's going to move the chains, and the Riverside Tigers are going to have the ball at their own 44-yard line, 1st down.
The Tigers get rolling here offensively yet again. As you could see, jump, and then he's well out of position. Similar play, but the Rustlers put up a good stop here.
Nowhere to run is a big, solid tackle from Raheem Ivy, 6'1", 225 pounds, out of Jacksonville, Florida. Nice play by the Golden West College linebacker.
So we mentioned that the Golden West had the #1 pass defense, but putting up some good run defense here in the second quarter. Trying to keep the Tigers quiet, head into halftime, trailing only by 2 touchdowns. Of course, Riverside looking to change that. Quick toss is deflected right at the line.
And Rob, after a quick start, Riverside really hasn't done much later part of this first half of the football game. It seems like the Golden West defense has really settled down the Riverside offense.
They haven't seen much more of Andre Hunt, the running back for the Tigers. Had 5 carries for 24 yards in that first quarter.
I think he only has 1 carry since, and he's over here on the sideline with the helmet off. I don't know if he's hurt or if he's just getting a breather.
3rd and 10 here for the Tigers. 3rd and 8. Looks like blitz from the Rustlers. It is, but it's right over the top. Good catch there from Sadale Foster. He gets the 1st down, plus 10.
Nice quick pass from Livingston to Foster, and that's not the first time we've heard that this afternoon, and I'm sure it's not the last, as Riverside able to pick up the 1st down, move the chains and the ball to the Golden West side of the field. It's going to be about the 36-yard line. So just when you thought Riverside was in a little bit of a funk offensively, another big play.
Almost a 20-yard pickup there from Foster.
And another third down conversion from Livingston and his Riverside troops.
Here's Foster. Jackson again. Picks up a couple.
Nice run by LaRon Jackson as he was just able to overrun C.C. Ianu, the defensive lineman, 6'3", 275 pounds, went backwards like he was 5'8". That's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Riverside offense from the Golden West 32 with just over 2 minutes left here in the first half from Labard Stadium.
And Riverside elects to call a timeout. 2nd down and 6. They want to get this play done right.
Riverside looking to tack on a few more points on that scoreboard before the end of the first half as they're only up by 2 touchdowns, which isn't enough for Tom Kraft and his coaching staff.
We mentioned a few times, Riverside, a high-scoring team, averaging 32 points a game. They like to go in the air much more often. Almost 1,400 yards on the season so far. Averaging about 240 yards passing per game.
And the Riverside offense does average over 32 points a game. On the other hand, their defense does give up 21 points a game, holding that Golden West offense to only 7 points here in the first half. Let's see if Nick Mitchell and his crew can make some adjustments and come out with a little bit better of an effort in the second half.
As we mentioned in the pregame, Rustlers had a big fourth quarter last week against Santa Ana. Put up 15 points.
And that you got to give credit to Nick Mitchell making those adjustments at halftime.
We're going here again, 2:21.
And number 75 for Golden West jumps off sides, Brahim Kalikiolo from Honolulu, Hawaii.
So that'll move the ball deeper into Rustler territory. Could be that they were even planning on trying to milk the Rustlers into jumping off sides.
And that offside is going to move the ball 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 1 for Riverside from the 27-yard line.
Livingston's got wide options on either side, but he likes to go to Jackson. Jackson gets very close to that first down.
A nice joint effort by the Golden West defense on that tackle. I think he's going to be just a bit short.
Well, it'll bring up 3rd and inches here. Ball still on the 27.
Just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Let's see if the Golden West defense can stand tall and put up a stop against this powerful Riverside offense before halftime and go into the half only trailing by 2 touchdowns.
They like to go on the ground, and what a stop. 77, Seseyanu.
Nice big tackle. Seseyanu able to use his speed, bust through that line. 6'3", 275 pounds, and the man can move. He's only a freshman out of Fountain Valley, California.
So that is a big 3rd down stop here by the Rustler defense.
Ask and you shall receive, as I mentioned, the Golden West defense standing tall. Let's go ahead and take another look at that as he's able just to bust through the line and make a nice solid tackle. A loss of yards is going to make it 4th and 3 for Riverside.
And Riverside electing to go for it here on 4th down. Livingston still in the ball game. He's got 2 wide to his left, 1 to his right. Still asking for some direction from his coaches, and they finally elect to call timeout. They had 2 to burn here with only a minute left.
And Rob, I don't know if you noticed, they had Andre Hunt in the game for that big play, 4th and 3, looking to their go-to guy who hasn't played much here in the first half. One minute exactly left on the clock. 4th and 3 for Riverside, up 21-7. This is a huge play. You may look back in the second half. On this play in the first half, Golden West down by 2 touchdowns. If their defense can come up with a stop here and keep them in this game, 28-7 might be a little bit out of control for Golden West to come back. But if the Golden West defense can come up with a stop here and keep it within 2 scores, look for Golden West to come out striking in the second half, Rob.
So the entire coaching staff nearly for Riverside involved in the huddle there. Nick, as you can see on the far side, Nick Mitchell trying to get his defense to put up this big stop. A huge play here that could determine a lot here this afternoon.
This is going to be one of those plays where you look back at the end of the game and see if Golden West can come up with this stop, or if Riverside is able to pick up the first down and maybe put some more points on the board and increase their lead before halftime.
Livingston fakes to his left. He airs it out to the wide left, and it's out of the fingertips.
One of the few mistakes Livingston's made all day today. He had a wide open receiver in Sadell Foster in the corner of that end zone. Fortunately for Golden West, he just overthrew the football. And Golden West defense standing tall once again, coming up with a huge stop to keep the Rustler team in this football game.
Seemed like the Rustlers were anticipating a run. Head coach Croft elected to throw.
Let's go ahead and take another look.
As you can see, Livingston goes for the corner of the field just shy of the end zone, and Foster just couldn't reach it, so turnover of downs.
55 seconds left as Huizar takes control.
A little bit of motion from Williams. Huizar steps back. He's got lots of time. Now he faces some pressure. Shuffles to his right. Little shovel pass. Still on his feet. Taken out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Nice catch and run by Michael Pierre, able to pick up that first down and move the chains for the Golden West offense. Still 47 seconds left on the clock and a couple of timeouts left for Nick Mitchell. Let's see if Golden West could cut into that Riverside lead. Huizar, nice play, able to stay on his feet. He had a little bit of time, then he faced a little bit of pressure, then he was able to dish the pass out to the sideline and pick up the first down.
Huizar still asks for some motion from Williams. Huizar time. Shovel pass, incomplete. Ball looked a little wobbly coming out of the hands of Huizar. Pierre wasn't able to hang on to it that time.
And Michael Pierre mad at himself for that one. As you see him slam his fist to the ground, he thinks he should have had that. I think he should have had that. Huizar and Nick Mitchell probably all think he should have made that catch.
But that stops the clock at 42 seconds. Second down and 10 here. Ball still on their own 45-yard line.
And I like the play calling by Nick Mitchell, not looking to just run out the clock and go into the halftime. He's looking to make a move here with 42 seconds left.
Lots of pressure here on the line for the Tigers. Huizar faces some pressure. There's a flag on the play, and Huizar is brought down right on the line of scrimmage.
Huizar taken down and sacked in the backfield by number 39 for the Riverside Tigers. That's going to be Zaire Anderson, the 6'1" linebacker, 195 pounds from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Let's go ahead and take a look what that flag is all about.
It is against the Rustlers, but it is declined. So we'll remain third down and 12 after the sack on Huizar.
Still 38 seconds left in this half. If you don't pick up a first down here, you got to think you're going to punt the ball instead of going for it 4 downs, because that Riverside offense can strike quickly, and you don't want to give them good field position for the last 30 seconds of this half.
Huizar's got 2 on his right, 3 on his right, 1 on his left. Stepping back, lots of time, throws it very, very short into the ground.
And Huizar drilled from behind on that play by big number 55 for Riverside, Albert Rodriguez, 6'2", 275 pounds, and using all his weight there. I think Huizar thought he had more time than he did, as he didn't see the man coming from the blind side and drilled him from behind.
Pritchard, number 55, for the Rustlers, slow to get up as well. He took a little bit of the hit. The Rustlers do elect to punt. Huizar walks off very gingerly.
So unfortunately, Golden West able to put any points on the board and cut into that lead for the half. But the big thing is, Rob, their defense keeping the Riverside team off the scoreboard when they could have easily put up some more points on their last offensive drive. Golden West is going to punt the ball, and hopefully it's a nice big one, so Riverside just wants to kill out the clock before the half.
Santana is on his own 30. It's a little bit of a high snap, but he gets it off. It's an end-over-end kick. Fielded at the 20. Comes to the near side, still on his feet, up to the 40. There's a flag thrown on the play, crosses the 40 to the 41-yard line.
And Sadell Foster with a nice return before he's hit, and there's just a couple of flags on the field. 6 seconds left in the first half.
We'll see what the officials call here. Doesn't look like there will be much more than one play.
With 6 seconds left and 70 yards to gain, I'm just looking for Riverside to come out and take a knee in this half. Go into their dressing rooms at halftime up 21-7 over the Golden West Rustlers, which, if you think about it, Rob, talking to Nick Mitchell before the game when John spoke with them, he said they're using some third-string players. They're down, they're hurt, they're depleted. It really wasn't a bad first half of football for Golden West. Things could have been a lot worse.
It was a rough first quarter, but the Rustlers look much better here in the second.
And Dalton Livingston
From the 20 after that penalty, Robinson rushes around to the right side, is taken down on the 25-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, John McNichols. John.
(21-7) is the score.
Well, what we have is a tale of two different quarters. Riverside jumped out early, scored two, then ran one in on an interception, 21-0. Second quarter, Golden West fights back, drives the length of the field, scores 1 for 7, so it's 21-7 at halftime. The Rustlers have made lots of adjustments on defense. They seem to have worked. Riverside is not playing with the same looseness and enthusiasm they opened the game with. Sometimes that happens when you travel. It's not far to Riverside, but it is a bus ride. I did speak with Reese Ludwig just as he was leaving with his father to go to the hospital. He did, in fact, dislocate his right elbow. They reset it. If there's no ligament damage, that's an injury that you can come back from in a week or two. But the doctors will let us know that. Let's see what kind of adjustments both squads make at halftime, and we'll look forward to an exciting second half. Back to you.
John, thanks a lot for that info. As we said, it's Riverside 21, Golden West 7. We'll be back after this.
How's it going? Guys, this is my cousin Rob from Michigan.
What's up?
He's a teenager.
Hey, what's totally. All right. Oh, hey, you want to slow down?
No.
Really? Huh. Hey, you know what a beautiful animal is? A horse. A horse. Yeah. Beautiful mane. Unbelievable muscle tone. When it runs, it looks like poetry in motion. It's the most beautiful thing on earth. And sometimes when you feed a horse, its lips will tickle your hand. Just tickle it just a little bit. It makes me giggle sometimes. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you don't slow down, I'm going to bite into your head like an apple. And thanks, guys, for listening to my horse stories. I could talk about ponies all day long.
In the truck, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We're back live at Labard Stadium in beautiful Costa Mesa, California. Let's go down to the sidelines on our own, John McNichols.
I just had an opportunity to speak with head coach Dan Barleg from Riverside College. His comment on the first half was, how can we be ahead with 7 15-yard penalties? My answer was, you outplayed us in the first quarter. Second quarter was pretty even. Let's see what adjustments both sides have made for the second half. Nick Mitchell is well known for making adjustments, and the Rustlers play extremely well in the third and fourth quarter. Let's see if that carries through today. Back to you.
All right, John, thank you very much for that insight. Rob Frecker joining me, Kevin Schreiber, and we're back for the second half of football, just about a minute and 30 seconds before the kickoff. Rob, what do you think we can expect from Nick Mitchell and his troops to start off this second half?
Well, I think we can expect a little bit more of the same that we got from the second quarter. It's been a much improved second quarter compared to the first. Quick look at some of the stats from the first half. First downs, you can see 11-7. Rustlers trailing there in that category. 147 yards thrown in the air from the Rustlers. There's 89 from Riverside. Time of possession, Rustlers carrying 16 minutes. Riverside at 14. And rushing yards, you can see Riverside 26 yards, the Rustlers 68.
And you get a look at that time of possession. The Rustlers had the ball a little bit longer than the Riverside team did. Unfortunately, that doesn't show up on the scoreboard. Golden West trails 21-7, and they're going to be back to receive this kickoff. It's going to be number 5, deep, Andrew Williams for Golden West. Rob, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Another stat we want to mention, 5 penalties for 65 yards from Riverside. Only 1 offside penalty from the Rustlers for 5 yards. A well-disciplined team, but it's those personal fouls from Riverside that really turned the tide sometimes. Momentum still with the Rustlers. They were able to put a big stop at the end of the second quarter. Let's see how they start this second quarter. Got it at the own 10-yard line. Thoughts it's still going. Past the 32, the 33-yard line.
Andrew Williams receiving that ball at about his own 18-yard line, like you said, Rob, up to the 32. A nice pickup, 15 yards on the return for Golden West. As they're going to take over at their own 32-yard line, it's going to be first down and 10 for the Golden West offense. Let's see if they can get things going quick and early here in the second half.
Raymond Weezar gets going again here. He was 9 for 16 with 2 interceptions for 89 yards. Had 1 long reception of 37 yards. Chris Spencer in the backfield. Behind him is Michael Pierre. Weezar shuffles to his right. It's up to Spencer. Spencer grabs it, crosses the 40-yard line to about the 41. So the running back, Chris Spencer, 5'8", 220 out of Orange High School.
Nice little rollout by Weezar. Nice catch by Spencer, able to pick up some yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and about 5 yards for the Golden West Rustlers. The Rustler offense is currently ranked 4th in the Central Eastern Conference. Let's see if they can get the ball rolling and pick up some more yards.
Similar formation this time. Handed off to Pierre, who comes right up the middle. Good for the first down. Crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Nice run by Pierre to sneak up the middle and move the chains. First down, Golden West.
2 plays and a first down here for the Rustlers to get things going in the second half.
First down and 10 from their own 46 as the Golden West offense looks to keep things rolling early here in the second half.
Weezar shuffles to his right, has a little pressure, breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle, tries to dump it off to Spencer. Spencer didn't quite see where Weezar was going with that play and unable to hang on to it. That'll bring up second down here for the Rustlers.
Weezar able to scramble to the outside. Fortunately, he wasn't stacked on that play. Unfortunately, his line didn't give him much protection. It could have been a lot worse than an incomplete pass right there. He could have been sacked in the backfield. Fortunately for Golden West, it's going to be second down and 10. Rob, things seem a little bit better clicking for the Golden West offense early here in the second half.
Good continuation from that positive second quarter where they put points on the board, but more importantly, held Riverside to no points in that second quarter. Weezar from shotgun. Has some time. Shuffles to his right. Pass complete. About 47-yard line. Good reception there from Andy Williams.
Nice rollout by Weezar. Nice coverage by the offensive line. Nice completion to Andrew Williams. Unfortunately, they were only able to pick up a few yards on the play. It's going to bring up a third down and 8 for the Golden West offense.
Third down conversions. Rustlers were 2 of 7 in that first half. Conversely, Riverside 5 of 9. So an area where the Rustlers can definitely improve. Weezar, good blocking at the line. Gets the pass off. Great catch from Dotson.
Austin Dotson able to jump up, grab that ball, and bring it back down for the first down. Golden West move those chains.
Just over the Riverside 40-yard line to about the 39. Good first down there from the Rustlers. They're putting together a nice drive here to start the second half.
Key block early in that play, giving Weezar the time he needed to find his open man and complete that pass. Things looking bright for the Golden West Rustlers to start the second half.
Speaking of bright, we look at the bright orange shirts of the Riverside fans. They're a little quiet here to start the second half, looking for their defense to put up a stop. Weezar has Colquitt in motion. Fakes the handoff. Goes deep. Almost picked off.
Huizar looking to find a deep man out there. He was looking for number 82, Eric Kobe. Fortunately, he just overthrew him, and also fortunately that ball wasn't picked off as number 81 for Riverside, Anthony Fuller, almost was able to bring that one down using all 6'4" of his frame.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Rustlers. A good mix of plays here from head coach Nick Mitchell to get this second half started. Some on the ground and some interesting plays. Asking Huizar to throw downfield.
2nd and 10 from the 40.
Huizar from shotgun. Quick pass. Held onto by Eric Kobe, the tight end. Pardon me, the wide receiver. Gets close to that 1st down marker. However, it's going to be a little bit short. And you know, from up here, we had the back angle of it. It looked like it was complete, but apparently he had dropped it. So
Rob, I was with you. I guess we just have a bad angle. It looked like Kobe was able to make that catch and pick up those yards. Unfortunately, he was sandwiched between 2 Riverside defenders and wasn't able to keep his hands on it. That's going to bring up a 3rd down in town for Huizar in the Golden West offense.
Huizar's got 2 to the right. Colquitt and Dotson. Kobe on the left side. Shuffles to his right, Huizar. He's got some time, breaks 1 tackle, looks downfield. Colquitt picks it up at the 15, 16-yard line.
Nice play by Huizar, rolling out to the right, finding Colquitt back to left, able to make that catch inside the 20 and pick up the 1st down. Move those chains. Unfortunately for Golden West, Aldolius Colquitt, one of their key receivers, is limping off the field.
So Colquitt and Kobe look to both be going for that ball. Fortunately for Golden West, Colquitt was able to pick it up, but as you mentioned, Kevin, Colquitt hobbling off the field.
Nice catch by Colquitt.
Spencer on the ground, tries to bust his way through, still on his feet, gets up to the 11-yard line.
Chris Spencer rolling through the middle like the human bowling ball that he is, inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line, and the Golden West offense seems to be clicking here in the second half.
Excellent drive to start this second half. Now down to the 12-yard line. Looking to put some points on the board here.
2nd down and 4 from the 12 for the Golden West Rustlers.
Rustlers trying to close the 14-point deficit. Trying to go right up the middle, but Michael Pierre doesn't have that low center of gravity that Spencer does, and he is stopped. Maybe a gain of 1. Pardon me, gained a couple on the play, crosses the 10-yard line. So it will be 3rd, about 4. Maybe 3rd and 1, actually.
Big key play here for Nick Mitchell and his troops. Inside the 10, the ball on the 8, 3rd down and 2. Let's see what they can do.
Spencer tries to gain that yardage. Gets awfully close, going to depend on the spot. Looks like he does get it. Referees are on the 6, and it is 1st down. Good play there from Spencer.
Nice play once again, his 2nd carry of the drive by big number 34, Chris Spencer, able to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 6 for the Golden West offense.
Spencer lines up behind Huizar yet again. Pierre behind him. We've seen this formation many times here today. This one to Pierre. Pierre finds a little hole. He's in for a touchdown. Michael Pierre.
Solid drive all around for the Golden West offense as they cut into that Riverside lead. Touchdown, Michael Pierre. Nice handoff from Huizar. He's going to cut into that lead. It's going to make it 21-13 as the Golden West special teams unit comes on to the extra point. And Rob, real solid drive from that Golden West offense.
Definitely the way you'd like to come out from the halftime. We've seen this from Nick Mitchell. Must be an inspirational halftime speaker as he gets his team fired up. So crucial here, point after. It's got plenty of distance, and it's good. So 21-14, cutting that lead in half. Excellent start to this second half here from the Rustlers. Let's take another look at this touchdown run from Pierre. Goes right up the middle. A few Tigers had a chance to trip him up, but just couldn't bring him down.
And the Golden West defense, if there was a bright spot, was the bright spot for the Rustlers in the first half. If they can continue to do what they were doing in the first half, after that miserable first quarter they had, they were able to really shut down the Riverside offense in the second quarter. If they can keep that play going like they did last quarter, Golden West is not out of this game by any means. 21-14 Riverside with just over 10 minutes left in the third quarter.
So Michael Pierre had 8 carries in that first half, averaging 2.8 yards per carry for a total of only 22 yards, but that average went way up after that drive.
Sidell Foster, number 26, back looking to receive the ball. Unfortunately, that kick is botched by the Golden West kicker.
Caught at the 37-yard line by the Tigers.
Number 8, Jordan Stitt fields that ball. Horrible kick by the Golden West kicker. Let's see if their defense can step up, get a huge stop, and make up for that poor kick.
Dalton Livingston, quarterback for Riverside Tigers, getting ready to come out, show his first stuff in the second half. He went 10 for 18 in the first half, 147 yards with 1 TD pass. That was that long 28-yard bomb to his receiver, Greenwald. Handoff here to Hunt. Andre Hunt is brought down just a few yards past the line of scrimmage by Roth Mendoza out of St. John Bosco High School.
Andre Hunt back in the game, sparsely used in the first half. He is the leading rusher for the Riverside team, averaging over 7 yards a carry. He does have 8 touchdowns coming into today, make it 9 after his 1 in the first quarter. So he's a really dangerous man in that backfield. He has a long carry this year of 80 yards.
We go to Hunt again. Tripped up there, just again, only a gain of few yards. So it looks like the rustlers are figuring out how to put Hunt to a stop.
Andre Hunt thought he saw an open gap up the middle. Fortunately for Golden West, the rustlers and everybody here at LaBarge Stadium, they were able to close that gap and keep him up only to 1 or 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 from their own 44 with just over 9 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Tigers need to get to the 49 for a first down. Just under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. Livingston almost picked off. Donnie Ruggles, number 20, had his hands on it but couldn't bring it down. He was under tight coverage.
And defensive back Donnie Ruggles, a name we mentioned a lot in the first half of the football game, still playing solid here in the second half. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 5, and that Golden West defense standing tall once again. Riverside offense having trouble move the ball here at LaBarge Stadium ever since the first quarter against this Golden West football team. It's going to be number 20 back, Donnie Ruggles, to field the punt for Golden West.
So yet again, he makes a good defensive play, heads back to go field this punt. He's had a few fair catches so far. Looks like he'll field this one. Nope, he'll call fair catch at about the 14-yard line.
A real nice defensive stand for Golden West. Not only do they keep Riverside off the scoreboard, but it was a real quick turnaround, and Wazar was looking good the last time he was on the field, so hopefully he can keep the thing going, and he's on the field throwing his arms in the air, getting his team pumped up for this possession.
So a long field here for the Rustlers from their own 14. But an excellent drive to get that second half started resulted in a touchdown. As you mentioned, Kevin, good stop from the Rustler defense gives Weezer and company another chance. Handoff here to Pierre. Goes straight up the middle, gains a few.
And maybe Golden West looking to use that run early here in this drive to establish their passing game, as that's what really moved the ball down the field with that nice play by Colquitt last possession. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from their own 17-yard line. 8:55 left in the third quarter. Let's see if the Golden West offense can keep it clicking.
Good to see Colquitt back in the field as he hobbled off during that last possession. But he looks good now. A little bit of motion from him. Handoff. Pierre goes right up the middle yet again. Gains a few more this time. But we'll bring up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 27-yard line for Golden West. This is a key play right here as they want to keep the ball moving and try and tie this thing up.
Pierre gets tripped up, still on his feet, tries to break around the corner, but can't do it. He's brought down for a loss at about the 20-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down.
Nice solid defense by Riverside and a nice tackle by number 39, Zaire Anderson, the 6'1" linebacker, 195 pounds from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately for the Golden West Rustlers, they were just unable to keep the ball moving on that drive. They're going to be forced to punt the ball, and it's going to be number 26 for Riverside back to field the punt. Once again, it's Sidell Foster.
Anderson on that tackle. He had 52 tackles coming into tonight's contest, but 5 sacks. We've yet to see him sack Weezard tonight. But a good, strong defensive player in the form of Anderson for Riverside. So 3 and out there for the Rustlers. Santana's punting from about his own 15. It's another end over end. Bounces, and it's fielded at about the 44. Still on his feet, Foster knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Golden West. So about a 10-yard return.
Not a big return, but a solid return by Sidell Foster. When it looked like he had nothing, he was able to turn it into something and pick up some yards and move the ball into Golden West territory.
Sidell Foster had 1 catch in that first half for 19 yards, but 2 returns for a total of 23 yards. So unable to get a whole lot of traction on those returns. He puts up another 10 yards on that return.
Sidell Foster with 2 touchdowns on the season, averaging just about 40 yards a game.
Livingston from shotgun. Cannot believe it. Ivy had it, dropped it, and is furious that he had let it go.
And I'll bet Raheem Ivy wishes he had another crack at that one, as that ball was right in between his gloves. It looks like he may have jammed his finger as he's looking down at his hand. He can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nice, solid defensive play. Unable to come up with that interception, but nonetheless, it was an incomplete pass.
2nd and 5 here for Riverside. Livingston fakes the handoff, has some time, lets it go. Incomplete, say the officials.
Nice call by the far line judge as that ball bounced off the ground and into the hands of the number 25 receiver for Riverside, Andre Hunt, trying to fake it like he made the play. Unfortunately, cheaters never prosper, and the ref saw that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at that last defensive play by the Golden West Rustlers, in which Raheem Ivy almost came up with the pick. The ball in and out of his hands as he got a little bit too excited trying to make that return before he made the catch.
Bounced off a Riverside player, caught Ivy by surprise, and he wasn't able to bring it down. Would have been a huge turnaround for the Rustlers. Livingston has time, goes deep, and again, receiver stretching for it, can't get his fingers on it. Foster, the intended receiver.
Nice, solid defense by number 21, Tim Atencio, sticking with his man all the way down that far sidelines. Another big 3rd down stop for the Golden West Rustler defense. And both of these teams' offense a little bit lackluster here in the second half after that first touchdown by Golden West. It's going to be number 20 back to receive the kick once again, Donnie Ruggles.
Donnie Ruggles has yet to return a punt, as they're very, very high punts. Ruggles called fair catch. It wasn't anywhere near him, but it's down at about the 2-yard line. Great punts there from the Riverside punter. It's very high, allows the team to get down, put a lot of pressure on that receiver, Donnie Ruggles. He's yet to make any sort of return from those punts.
And Rob, that's been the problem all afternoon, those high kicks, and the Riverside team getting down the field. Ruggles hasn't had the opportunity to return one, although I'd like to see what he can do once he gets that hands on the ball with some open field.
Alex Alvarez, the punter for Riverside, averaging about 50 yards a punt.
Here comes Huizar and the Rustlers.
Huizar from deep in his own half. Colquitt picks it up, gets a few yards, stays on his feet. He crosses the 10, still on his feet, bumped around, falls down at the 14-yard line.
Nice catch by Dodius Colquitt on that reception. Able to pick up a few yards. He just had one man to beat, and he would have had that whole home stretch down the field. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that. It's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Rustlers. 2nd down and 3 from their own 14 with just over 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter as they trail 21-14.
Halfway through this quick move in 3rd quarter. That reception gives Weezer a little bit of breathing room back there. Handoff here to Spencer. Spencer tries to tack on a few more yards. looking for that first down. Doesn't look like he's going to make it. Maybe a gain of 1 yard on the play. Brings it up to the 15-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Rustlers at their own 15.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 from their own 15 for Huizar and his Golden West offense. As there you get a good look at him at the top of your screen, looking over to the sidelines for the play call as he rejoins his team in the huddle. Let's see what Mr. Huizar can do if he can pick up this first down. 3rd and 2 from their own 15. 15 seconds left on that play clock.
Huizar again has Spencer behind him, Pierre behind him. Huizar shuffles to his right. Thrown very, very low at the feet. The intended receiver, Jared Cohen.
And Jared Cohen's been pretty quiet all afternoon, Rob. One of the better receivers for the Golden West offense has been unable to pick up any receptions this afternoon. And it's going to be in and out for the Golden West offense as they're going to be forced to punt.
So after that initial long drive from Golden West, neither offense able to get anything going. A few 3-and-outs.
All in all, I think this quarter favors the Golden West team. As we talked about in the pregame, the Riverside offense, a pretty potent offense. Golden West holding them off the board for the second and the third quarter so far, chipping away at that lead as they're only down by a touchdown.
Ostergaard into punt. There's a flag on the play. Foster picks it up at about the 41-yard line. We'll see what the officials have to say. Lots of discussion here from the officials trying to figure out perhaps where the ball should be spotted. They've got their beanbag on the 42-yard line of Golden West.
A little bit of a discussion, trying to clear things up before we get the call, which we're going to get right now. It's going to be a hold on the Riverside football team.
So another penalty against Riverside, their 6th of the afternoon. Brings them onto their side of the half to the 48-yard line.
And the Riverside team pretty much beating themselves up a little bit with all the penalties they've taken. Those 6 penalties in the first half, tack on another 2 in the second half, and Golden West Rustlers will take what they can get. Here come the Riverside Tigers as it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 48 with just over 5 minutes left here in the third quarter as they lead the Golden West Rustlers 21-14.
Livingston's got 2 to his left, but he chooses to go on the ground, and that goes nowhere.
Nice solid defense by number 85, Delroy Steele from Golden West College. 6'3", 245 pounds, and the man can move. He's from Orlando, Florida.
That'll hurt LaRon Jackson's average. In the first half had 11 carries for 49 yards, but losing about 5 on that play.
Rob, I can't stress it enough. I'm really impressed with the way the Golden West defense has come out and pretty much shut down this Riverside Tiger team for a better half of 2 quarters, the second and the third.
Livingston has some time. Complete at the 50, knocked down at the 49-yard line. That was Sadale Foster on that reception.
Nice tackle by Roth Mendoza. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14. Excuse me. It's going to be a 3rd down and 8 for the Riverside Tigers from their own 49-yard line. Clock ticking, 4 minutes left, third quarter.
Tigers going almost 2 full quarters now without a score.
And Rod, that's really impressive because their offense is pretty potent. Golden West doing a hell of a job shutting them down.
Last score was well back in the first. Ivy picks that one off. He's at a return. He crosses the 50 over to the 42, 43-yard line. And that definitely pumps up that Golden West crowd and their sidelines. Big turnaround here for the Rustlers.
And Raheem Ivy wasn't going to drop that one. He got that second chance that he wished for after he was unable to hold on to that first one that was thrown to him. He grabbed this one, make sure he had that ball in his possession before he took off running. And the man deserves it. Raheem Ivy coming up big for the Golden West defense.
That'll give the Rustlers excellent field position as we take another look at this interception. Ivy picks it off at the 35-yard line. About a 24-yard return.
Raheem Ivy coming up with a big play that can be a game changer for the Golden West Rustlers.
Weezar's got Pierre, but he waits, goes downfield, got a wide open receiver, caught on the 20-yard line, but he steps out of bounds.
Eric Kobe with a nice catch, nice pass by Raymond Weezar, and here come the Rustlers.
Kobe stepped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. He was free and clear. Didn't look like there was a lot of contact there by the defender to knock him out of bounds, but Kobe unable to stay in bounds.
And Rob, the best offense is a solid defense. It all goes back to that pick by Raheem Ivy. A nice solid pass by Weezar and Golden West in striking distance.
Lots of momentum here in Golden West's favor. Weezar, short pass on the line of scrimmage. Trying to get through to the 10-yard line is Jared Cohen. As you mentioned, Kevin, one of the better receivers heading into tonight's contest. Been very quiet tonight.
Nice catch by Jared Cohen. Things keep clicking for the Golden West Rustler offense after that pick. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 9-yard line with over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here comes Weezar and the Golden West offense looking to tie this game up.
Chris Spencer trying to bounce around. He gains a few more yards. Down at about the 5, maybe 6-yard line.
Spencer with the 4-yard carry brings the ball down to the 5-yard line. We're going to be 3rd down.
So 3rd down and short here for the Rustlers. Maybe 1 yard, ball right on the 5-yard line.
3rd and 1 for the Golden West offense. If I'm Nick Mitchell, I give the ball right back to the man who they just gave it to, Chris Spencer, because he can get you a yard.
This time to Pierre. Pierre may have edged it out, but looks like the referee's going to spot it right on the 5-yard line yet again. Eric Kobe looking over at the official. The head linesman on the near side here looking for a more favorable spot, but instead that's going to bring up 4th down. And a big decision here. Do you go for it on 4th down, or do you go safe and try for 3 points?
And Coach Nick Mitchell and his troops are going to stay out on that field. 4th and 1 from the 5, and this is a huge play as Golden West needs to capitalize after that Raheem Ivy interception. It's going to be 4th and 1, and this is a make or break play in this football game.
Both fans sensing a big play here on their feet. Weezar holds on to it. No, definitely a 1st down. It was Pierre on the carry. I couldn't tell who had the ball.
Nice little bit of a trick play call by Nick Mitchell as I thought Chris Spencer had the ball. You thought Weezar had the ball, and both of us were wrong. Once again, it was Michael Pierre on that ball, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, they're spotting it right on the 5-yard line. Maybe he got tripped up and put his knee down. That is awfully close. And they're going to turn it over on
that's
down.
Unbelievable. It looked like me, and it looks like a big 4th down stop for the Riverside defense. Let's take a look at the replay.
I don't see where he went down.
I don't know if that was a pitch or he just lost control of the ball, and Golden West was fortunate enough for the ball to bounce to Pierre. Either way you look at it, they're unable to pick up that 1st down, and it's going to be a huge stop on defense for Riverside. Unfortunate for Golden West after a nice interception and a nice couple plays down the field to move the football.
So a big play. Both fans could sense it. The Riverside fans come out victorious as they're able to put the stop on 4th down. They'll take over on their own 5. They got a very long field. We got a very exciting 3rd quarter here. A minute 24 left.
I don't exactly agree with that spot.
Timeout called by Riverside.
Riverside calls timeout. Play clock was winding down there. Didn't look like they were quite set, so they'll burn their first timeout of the half. So I want to take this opportunity to mention that this production is brought to you by students enrolled in the digital media program at Golden West College. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, John McNichols. John.
On that 4th quarter play, the official ruled that the ball had touched the ground when the runner turned upfield. They called it a dead ball at that point. The whistle blew, In football, when the whistle blows, the ball is dead. If there was a replay, as there are on other levels, maybe there had been a turnaround, but there was no reason for the official to change it. They called it a dead ball, about a foot short of the first down. Unfortunate, but Golden West looks a lot better right now. Here we go.
Was across or not across the plane of the first down marker really doesn't matter, as John just clarified it hit the ground and the play was dead.
An interesting call. Couldn't see where the ball went down, but nonetheless, here comes Riverside trying to find a hole right up the middle. Good carry here. Breaks the tackle. Number up to the 30, 35-yard line. Still on his feet. It's a gang tackle to bring him down at the 37-yard line. So the Rustlers break out, or pardon me, the Riverside Tigers break out from deep in their own half.
Number 3, Damian Robinson on that carry, able to stay on his feet and use some speed, bumping from the inside to the outside, using that 5'8", 165 frame from Rialto, California. Big pickup for the Riverside Tigers.
Perhaps a big turning point in the game here was
take
that
another
last
look.
play. Excellent play there from the running back, Damian Robinson, to break not one, not two, but 3 tackles from the Rustlers. Another forced attempt right up the middle. Gets 5 on the carry up to the 42-yard line.
And that was number 25, Andre Hunt, who's been rather quiet. We were looking for big things out of him this afternoon, and that's not the case, as they're using running back by committee.
So third quarter winding down, 25 seconds left. Play clock at 17. Riverside's got a lot of breathing room now. They're on their 42-yard line after starting out on the 5. Another handoff here to Robinson. Robinson breaks yet another tackle. Could have been brought down at the line of scrimmage, but Ivy couldn't bring him down.
That's going to bring the ball up to about the 46-yard line. They're still going to be short about a yard from the first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1, actually 3rd down and 2 from their own 45-yard line for the Riverside Tiger offense.
But that's going to do it for third quarter. Rustlers chip away at that 2-touchdown lead. They get an early score in that third quarter to make it 21-14. Close call there late in the third quarter as the Rustlers look to be knocking on the door yet again, but unfortunately couldn't break open.
Rob, I'm really impressed with the Golden West defense. 21 points all put up in the first quarter by Riverside. Nice interception there in that third quarter. He almost had 2 interceptions. Let's go down to our sidelines and our own John McNichols.
Well, here we are, quarter number 4 coming up. I misidentified the Riverside coach. Tom Croft, whom I spoke to at halftime. Quarterback Raymond Huizar for Golden West threw those 2 interceptions in the first quarter, 1 for a pick 6 return for a touchdown. However, in the third quarter, he was almost perfect. Just for what it's worth, Golden West has scored half of its points in the fourth quarter so far this season. Let's see what happens in quarter number 4.
Thank you, John. Rob, I'm going to have to eat crow. Coming into this game before the game, I thought it was going to be a one-sided contest in favor of the Riverside Tigers, and I admit I was wrong. Really impressed with the Golden West defense. Their offense is doing just enough to stay in this game. They do trail by a touchdown to start the fourth quarter, but things are looking better here in the second half. Rob, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. After that first quarter, I might have agreed with you. It looked all one-way traffic in Riverside's favor. But as you mentioned, Robinson there on the carry gains a few. Good for the first down, but big stops here from Golden West in quarters 2 and 3.
And it's just unfortunate that they were unable to pick up that first down on that 4th and 1 play. It goes back to coaching. Nick Mitchell making those adjustments he needs to make. As you said, they were down 21-0 after that first quarter. And it's been all Rustlers ever since as they chip into that lead. 14-21 they trail with 14 minutes left in this contest.
Livingston to Robinson yet again. And Robinson getting close to that first down up to the 40-yard line. So as you mentioned, running back by committee, first it was Hunt, then we were on to Jackson and Foster, and now it's all about Robinson.
Yeah, after that big run Damian Robinson had, it seems like the Riverside coaching staff is making him their go-to guy here in their fourth quarter. He's not a big guy, 5'8", only 165 pounds, but he can run pretty quickly, picking up some yards for Riverside as he was able to bump to the outside right there and pick up some yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 from the Golden West 40 for Riverside.
Flags on the play. And it should probably be coming back and going against Riverside. It is offside.
And finally a break going the Golden West way, as was pretty much all in the first half. That Riverside was picking up all those personal fouls. Here it's going to be a false start on the Riverside offense. It's going to move the ball back a little bit to about the 45-yard line, which is going to bring up 2nd down and 6 from the 45-yard line with the clock ticking, 13:40 left in the fourth quarter. Golden West down by a touchdown.
Livingston, the quarterback, standing right on the 50, takes it shotgun. Lots of time, right over the middle, complete on the 40-yard line. Good reception there from Jordan Stipp.
Nice catch up the middle of the field by Jordan Stipp. Livingston able to find his receiver and using that tall 6'2", 195-pound frame out of Riverside, California. Here in his 2nd season at Riverside. Nice catch, nice pickup. 1st down, Riverside.
As you mentioned, Stipp, his family sitting right in front of us. Many members wearing the number 8 Stipp jersey. Of course, we do sit on the Riverside, the visiting section. We'll get a good look at the field from the Jim Carnett press box here at Labard Stadium on the campus of Orange Coast College. Robinson yet again, but this time he's taken down for a loss. Down on the 34-yard line.
Nice tackle by number 3, Raheem Ivy, who's really stepped up his game here in the 2nd half since the loss of Reese Ludwig. Raheem Ivy filling in those shoes pretty solidly with that interception and near interception and a nice tackle. And if you look at him down on the field, he looks like he's having a hell of a lot of fun playing the game the way it's supposed to be played, hard. Second down and 12 as Ivy was able to get him in the backfield. Riverside has the ball on the Golden West 34. 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Stoppage play here.
Waiting to see what the call is from the refs on the field.
Looks like they were asking the band to stop playing during play. Unusual. That's not the first time they've been playing. The band has been playing while play has been going on, but nonetheless, Fisher Perry Hike didn't want to hear it anymore. Perhaps he didn't like that song. But moving on, Riverside still got the ball. Handoff yet again to Robinson. Gets it right onto the outside up to the 21-yard line.
And that's going to be close to a 1st down, depending on where that spot is. Yeah, as Mr. Robinson is in the neighborhood of the Golden West offensive territory, as he's running that ball pretty well ever since he's taken over at running back for the Riverside football squad.
Robinson definitely the favored running back of the moment for Riverside.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for Riverside from the Golden West 22 with 11:35 in the clock ticking here in the fourth quarter. Riverside 21, Golden West 14. And Robinson again up the middle. This is going to be close depending on where the ball is spotted. And they're going to signal a 1st down and move those chains.
So Robinson through 3 quarters had 5 carries. That long of 32 yards definitely helped his average. 46 yards total. 3 ball carriers for Riverside, all over 40 yards today. So spreading it around.
And that play clock ticking down to 6. I don't think the Riverside offense is going to be able to snap this ball in time, and they're going to be forced to use a timeout.
So we'll take this time to look at a few stats through 3 quarters of play. Michael Pierre, the running back for Golden West, has 14 carries for a total of 37 yards, but more importantly, he's had a 3-yard and a 6-yard TD run, and that's put 14 points on the board for the Rustlers. Raymond Weezar is 15 for 26, 169 yards. as long of 37 yards. Unfortunately, those 2 interceptions early on in the game, but he's been pretty stellar since that point.
It's been a real solid effort, from the Golden West Rustlers, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Not to mention Wazar picking it up on the offensive side of the ball. But now, Rob, it's crunch time. Their defense got it done all afternoon long after that first quarter. They need a big stop here and keep these Riverside Tigers off the board so they can give Wazar a chance to tie this thing up.
Livingston's numbers have gone down a bit since the beginning. He went 3 for 8 in that third quarter with, of course, that big interception from Raheem Ivy, which the Rustlers were unable to convert into more points. Just under 11 minutes here in the contest. Livingston finds a wide open receiver on the far side. Waller gets down to the 14-yard line.
Nice catch in coverage by Josh Waller, able to pick up some yards for the Riverside Tiger offense.
Waller's had 3 picks, 3 catches prior to that one, total of 22 yards.
Waller with the pickup of 6 on the reception, 2nd down and 4 from the Golden West 14 for the Riverside Tigers and quarterback Dalton Livingston.
Livingston to Robinson yet again, goes to that outside right, gains a couple up to about the 12-yard line.
That time Golden West was able to match speed for speed, and Raheem Ivy was able to stick with them and make that nice tackle and keep them from picking up a lot of yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2 from the 12 with 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Big 3rd down play here, Rob. If Golden West can get a stop here, you got to question whether they go ahead and kick that field goal. We all know that kicking isn't that great on this level of football. So this 3rd down play can be huge for the Golden West defense if they can come up with a stop.
Riverside 6 of 13 heading into this one. Gets awfully close and does convert that 3rd down. Crosses the 10-yard line, gets to about the 9. So 1st and goal for Riverside.
Damian Robinson picking up 2 when 2 was needed. 1st down Riverside. And that's going to bring the ball inside the 10-yard line to about the 8. Not good if you're a Golden West football player or Golden West football fan.
Riverside's 15th first down of the contest. Pretty effective at moving the chains when they want to. Can sustain long drives, but have only converted twice. Remember, one of those touchdowns was a defensive interception. Livingston airs it out for Greenwald, who had the earlier touchdown. Gains a couple yards on the play, but gets knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Nice pass by Livingston as he had number 22, Steven Santana, coming right at him, able to release that ball before he was hit. Nice pass, nice catch, nice reception, nice play by Riverside. Let's go ahead and take another look.
Greenwald was stretching on that one. Made it look easy. So after Golden West shut out the Tigers for 2 quarters, Riverside getting very close. Again, to Robinson, gets around to the outside. He looks like he may get around, but a good recovery.
A little bit of a trick play by Riverside as he's taking a direct snap, trying to bounce to the outside. Fortunately for Golden West, he's just shy of the end zone, and the ball is going to be inside the 1, in between the 1 and the goal line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal for Riverside. Another big play for Golden West, seeing if they can stop him here. Keep him out of the end zone, but you got to think that close to the goal line, they'd definitely go for it on 4th down.
Graves put up a big stop there on that last play. Robinson takes it straight. He forces it in, and he gets in. Nose and ball had to cross the line. It wasn't much more than that.
I don't know about that call either, Rob. It seemed like Raheem Ivy was able to keep his body out. Maybe he just stuck his arm over and was able to get in it, as I saw Raheem Ivy slam him down to the ground. But you don't see much protest from the Golden West defense, so maybe he did cross that plane. If he got across, it wasn't by much, Rob.
Certainly not. That puts it at 27-14 for the moment. Marco Barrera looking for the extra point. And it's good.
And with that touchdown and that extra point, Riverside increases their lead back to 2 touchdowns. Let's go ahead and take another look at that touchdown by Damian Robinson. Able to get to the goal line and just barely sneak his hand across before being slammed down, tackled. But I guess he got across, and that's going to make it 2 touchdown lead. $7:59 left here in this 4th quarter of this football game, which has turned out to be a dandy. The weather's cleared up. Great football game. A lot of fans in the stands. Rob, what do you think? Do you think Golden West can get some points on the board? They only have 2 touchdowns.
We've seen it done before. Excellent drives from the Rustlers of 67 and 71 yards in the 2nd and 3rd quarter.
And I got to say, it goes back to that game breaker where they realized that ball hit the ground before they picked up that 1st down on that 4th down play after that interception. Golden West picked that thing up there, and then we would have had the game all tied up. So it's a game of inches. Unfortunately, the bounce is gone Riverside's way.
Certainly
most of the
has.
time.
That play was a big momentum changer. The Rustlers could have at least got that 1st down, got very close to the touchdown, but instead they were shut out. Riverside took over on downs and has now responded with another touchdown. Williams still on his feet, dancing around near the 30-yard line, finally brought down.
Andrew Williams on the return, looking for some blockers, didn't find much going on. Finally brought down to his feet around the 24-yard line, where Huizar and his Golden West Rustler offense are going to take over and try and cut back into this 14-point Riverside lead.
Huizar 15 for 26 on the day now.
Let's go ahead and take another look at that return. There he picks up the ball around the 20. He's able to bounce to the inside, looking for some sidelines, nowhere to go. Decides to cut it back the other way. And here comes Huizar in the Golden West offense.
Huizar keeping pace with his counterpart, Livingston. Looks like it was touched at the line of scrimmage. Williams is still able to bring it down. Gains a couple on the play. Brings it up to the 26-yard line.
And Rob here in the 4th with just over 7.5 minutes left. This is where the clock becomes an issue, especially when you're down by 2 touchdowns. If Golden West wants to get themselves back in this football game, they're going to have to score, and they're going to have to score quick.
They are sitting on 3 timeouts, which will still go into the air. Ball is loose. Huizar falls on it. Wasn't able to pick it up, so that'll be a loss on the play. He's taken back to about the 22-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd, about 13.
A sloppy play, a bad snap, but you got to give credit to Huizar when he was aware enough that it's probably better if he just falls on the ball and retains possession as opposed to trying to pick it up and do something with it and maybe causing a turnover.
No fumbles for either team today. 3 interceptions, 2 from Huizar early on.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13 from their own 22 for Golden West.
Big 3rd down here for the Rustlers. 5 of 13 on 3rd down conversions. But Williams picks it up at the 40, and he stumbles, trips up at the 36-yard line. A huge 3rd down conversion for the Rustlers.
Nice pass by Huizar, finding number 5, Andrew Williams, down that near sideline. Andrew Williams using the speed of that 5'9", 165-pound frame with a big play for the Golden West offense to keep the drive rolling.
Stop the clock momentarily while the officials get set, get their chains ready to go. But the clock's still rolling now with just over 6 minutes left. Big pickup there for the Rustlers.
And that's the type of play the Golden West offense needed to swing the momentum pendulum in their way.
Huizar from shotgun, got 3 wide to his right. He's got some time. Goes to his right. Aldodius Coquit picks it up on the 20. Get knocked out of bounds, and he does at the 19-yard line. Heads up play. Heads up play to get knocked out of bounds and stop that clock at 5 minutes, 55 seconds.
Let's go ahead, Rob, and take a look at that last big play that Huizar pass. As you see Andrew Williams making that catch, tripped up at about the 32, and then on that next play, Huizar to Colquitt, able to sidestep and pick up a few yards after the catch, and here come the Rustler offense once again.
1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. 5 wide receivers yet again for Huizar to choose from. He comes shotgun, a little low snap, but he's able to collect it. Lots of time for Huizar. Colquitt in and out of the arms, almost went through.
And Wazar fortunate there that ball wasn't picked off. Nice play by the offensive line of the Golden West Rustlers, as Wazar had nothing but time all day. Unfortunately, the ball off the fingertips of Aldolius Colquitt, unable to come down with that pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 with just over 5 minutes left here for the Golden West offense, as they're going to have the ball on the Riverside 18-yard line.
Almost picked off, but almost fell into the hands of Dotson as well. Number 10 for the Rustlers. Might have come up with a big catch, but unfortunately it'll be 2nd and 10 here for Weezar. Looks to his right. Nice catch, get out of bounds. There's Jared Cohen yet again.
Nice play by Wazar, nice catch by Cohen, able to keep both those feet in bounds and pick up the reception, his 2nd of the afternoon. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Golden West Rustlers. Another big 3rd down as they trail by 2 touchdowns here halfway through the 4th quarter. The clock keeps ticking as it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 9-yard line. And here comes Golden West offense with Chris Spencer in the backfield.
Weezar asking Kobe to step back. Takes the handoff to Spencer, looks into the end zone, in and out of the hands. Ryan Huff drops the ball in the end zone. He was wide open.
The tight end, Ryan Huff, had both hands on the ball in the end zone with nobody around him. Nice fake hands off by Wazar to Chris Spencer. Unable to keep his hands on it for Huff. That would have been 6, probably 7 for the Golden West offense. Unfortunate situation. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1 from the 9. Let's go ahead and take another look. Rob, break it down.
Weezar had plenty of time. Got to Ryan Huff, wide open in the back of the end zone. Just couldn't bring it down. So big 4th down here for the Rustlers. 4th down and 1 is all they need.
And a little bit play confusion as Wazar wondering why he's in shotgun on 4th and 1 with nobody in the backfield. Golden West forced to use one of their 3 remaining timeouts. 4:56 left in the 4th. Golden West down 28-14. A big 4th and 1 play coming up from the Riverside 9. Rob, another big play going the way of the Riverside Tigers. You go back to that 4th down play on the other end of the field where they could have scored. You go down to this 3rd down drop ball in the end zone. I mean, those 2 plays right there could have been 2 touchdowns.
Let's take
Rob,
another
we're going
look
to take another look at that. I want you to break it down for me.
Weezar, plenty of time. Look at Huff, wide open. Just can't bring it down. He'll be reliving that one. He'll be replaying that one as many times as we have in his mind.
Unfortunate for him and unfortunate for Golden West.
Weezar did well to scramble out of the coverage there. Find himself some time.
Nice play calling by the Golden West staff as everybody expected Chris Spencer to run that ball up the middle and pick up that yard.
Ryan Huff, the tight end out of Garden Grove High School, 6'2", 230-pound freshman. Would love another chance at that.
And here comes the Golden West offense. Excuse me, Rob. Here comes the Golden West offense in this big 4th down play.
Spencer's in the backfield. Colquitt on the right. Kobe on the left. Weezar. It's to Spencer. Spencer finds a little hole, gets around to the outside, gets really close. It looks like he got it.
That time they do go to Spencer, and he is unable to run up and down. He's bouncing to the outside. It's going to be a close call, and it's 1st down, Golden West. Chris Spencer picking up a huge 1st down here halfway through this 4th quarter. And it's going to give the Golden West Rustlers 1st and 10 from, actually it's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
So now a couple options here for the Rustlers. A little bit of breathing room, few downs to put the ball in the end zone. Weezar from shotgun, another low snap, but he takes it anyway. It looked like it was tipped at the line.
Andrew Williams unable to come up with that catch, as I think it just barely touched the ground before he was able to make that reception. That's going to bring up 2nd down and goal.
Looked like that ball was tipped at the line. Made it a little bit more difficult for Williams to hang on to it.
Golden West down, certainly not out. We know their defense has stood tall all day and can. Let's see if they can get some points on the board and get back in this football game here in the 4th.
These are with 5 wide receivers. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Lots of time for Weezer. Now he's under pressure. He elects to toss to Colquitt, who's in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden West.
Wazar to Colquitt, touchdown Rustlers. That's not the first time those two have connected today, but that's the first time they've connected for 6. Aldoldius Colquitt, touchdown Golden West.
4:25 on the clock.
Nice play.
Rustlers know it's not enough to start celebrating, but it's a good step. An important
Nice
extra point here for Chris Faringer to convert. And no good.
Unbelievable after a play like that to pick up a first down on 4th and 1, and then for Wazar to find Colquitt in the end zone, trying to cut the lead to 7, and Golden West mixed the extra point, and that could prove to be costly, as now they're down by 8 points with just 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. We got to see what this defense can do, if they can stand tall and get Wazar back that football and see if they can get some more points on the board. Nice drive from the Golden West offense.
The Golden West defense has put up a few good stops when they've needed to. They haven't needed to more than right now with 4:25 left in the contest. So the Rustlers will need a big effort from their defense here.
And it all starts right here with the kickoff. If they give Riverside a short field, then I don't think they're going to have much of a chance. But if he can drill this ball deep and not give them a short field and give them a long field, and they can work with it.
Roscoe hits it to Foster, who fields it on the 10. Gathers composure, turns around, charges up. He's past the 20, past the 25, still on his feet, past the 30, brought down at the 33-yard line.
And that's number 26 for Riverside on the turns. This is for Sidell Foster, who's had himself a nice afternoon here in Orange County at Labard Stadium. Special teams, he's playing well. As a receiver, he's playing well. Nice afternoon, Sidell Foster.
On that 32-yard line, a 21-yard return.
So a few seconds were taken off the clock after that play. 4:17. Rustlers, 2 timeouts. The Tigers, 1 timeout.
.4:17 left. Golden West down by 8. Let's see what this defense can do, as they've been pretty solid all afternoon.
Livingston, handoff. They want to keep it on the ground. Jackson's dodges and tackles, gains about 7 on the play, takes it up to the 30.
LaRon Jackson, 5'6", 170 pounds, out of Moreno Valley on that run. Nice pickup for the Riverside Tigers. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 on the 38-yard line.
Clock is moving.
Just under 4 minutes to play as the Riverside offense takes their sweet time as they're trying to kill the clock and hold on to the ball and stick to the ground and pound and run off that clock and not give Wazar and the Golden West offense any more possessions.
Rush coming. Good tackling at the line. Taken down for a loss.
Nice, solid defense by the Golden West line right there, led by number 22, Steven Santana, linebacker, 5'11", 205 pounds, out of Fountain Valley on the tackle.
3rd and 6.
3:15 on the clock. The biggest factor of the contest right now. Rustlers trailing by 8 after that failed point after attempt.
And the Riverside Tigers looking to eat away at that clock as we're just under 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Golden West down by 8. 3rd down and 6 from their own 36. Here comes the Riverside Tigers and the blitz from Golden West.
Another behind the line of scrimmage tackle, this time in the form of number 30, Matt Juntilla, Kaiser High School in Honolulu, Hawaii. So
6 foot, 230 pounds, Rob, and the man can move.
So 3 and out for the Tigers. A big defensive stop. That's what exactly Coach Nick Mitchell needed from his defense.
And the defense have been stepping up all day long, and they do once again. It's going to be number 20 in the backfield, Donnie Ruggles.
Alex Alvarez to punt. He's hit really good ones. This one's a little bit short. And it bounces and will land on the 41-yard line.
And a nice Golden West bounce as that ball came back, as it bounced around the 35 and bounced back to the 41. where Huizar and the Golden West offense are going to take over with just over 2 minutes left, down by 8. And let's see if Nick Mitchell can dig down in that bag of tricks that we all know he has and come up with something special here at Labard Stadium on this nice Saturday afternoon.
Tigers only took about 2 minutes off the clock. There's 2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. Huizar in shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers. He's also got Pierre, but he goes to Colquitt, steps out of bounds. He crosses the 50-yard line on that reception, steps out at the 49.
And Rob, here in this second half, it seems like Huizar found his favorite receiver, and that man's number 2, Aldolius Colquitt. They seem to have a real bond, a real connection here in the second half. Let's see if they can keep it going.
They're going to mark it right on the 50, which will bring up 2nd down and 1.
Just over 2 minutes left. The ball on the 50, 2nd down and 1 for the Rustlers, down by 8.
Lots of pressure from the line. Colquitt again catches and gets out of bounds. Stop the clock at 1:52. That's good for 1st down.
Huizar to Colquitt, and checking out Aldolius Colquitt coming back from that reception on the sideline, and he looks pumped. He's singing, he's dancing, he's moving. Let's see if Huizar can keep the ball going to Colquitt on that far sideline, picking up a few yards at a time. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rustlers from the Riverside 42.
Ball on the 42. 1st and 10. Huizar asks for motion from Dotson. Pump fake. Shuffles to his right, shuffles back to his left, and throws that one out of bounds.
Nice coverage by the offensive line, giving Huizar time. Unfortunately, a little bit miscommunication from Huizar and his receiver. That time he had number 82, Eric Kobe, on that side of the field as Colquitt moved to the right side. A little bit of miscommunication. Maybe the Golden West coaching staff should stick with Aldolius Colquitt, as they seem to have a real connection here in the 4th. 1:45 left. Golden West down by 8. 2nd and 10 from the Riverside 42.
Second and 10 with 1:45. On the 42. Huizar, low snap, but he handles it. Just out of the reach of Jared Cohen.
And Cohen stopped running on that play as he's talking to the official now. He felt like he got held up looking for the flag right there. Unfortunately for him and unfortunately for Golden West, there was no flag, and he should have just kept running his route, and I think he would have found nothing but the end zone.
Cohen steps off the field.
3rd down and 10 for the Rustlers. I'm looking for Coach Nick Mitchell to go back to what's been working, and Aldolius Colquitt as he lines up at the top of the field. 3 wideouts to the top, 1 on the right side.
Kobe's on this near side, but it's a handoff instead of Pierre. He's on his feet, and he gets taken down for a little bit of a loss, down to about the 46-yard line.
And Rob, I'm no expert. I don't understand why you run the ball there. 3rd down and 10 with under 2 minutes left, down by a touchdown.
So bring up 4th down here for the Rustlers. Clock is stopped at 1:29 after the timeout. Rustlers trailing by 8.
I don't understand that call right there. Under 2 minutes left, Rob. Down by a touchdown, and you want to run the ball up the middle. 3rd and 10. Huizar to Colquitt looked like it was working. I thought they should go back to it.
It certainly was a little change of character from the last few plays that we had seen where they were airing them out, going to their wide receivers. Mitchell elects to keep it on the ground, and Pierre got absolutely nowhere. We'll give Pierre some credit. He is the one who put 2 touchdowns on the board in the 2nd and 3rd quarter with a 3- and 6-yard run.
And it all comes down to this. 4th down and 14 from the Riverside 46 for Golden West. This is the play that's going to make or break the game for the Golden West Rustlers.
Riverside fans encouraging their defense on. And there's a flag on the play.
And it's going to be a legal formation against the Golden West Rustler football team, which is going to move them back another 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 19. And how quickly things change as Golden West was looking pretty good. Rob, this is going to take something special for Golden West to pick up a first down here.
Certainly is. Ball on their own 49-yard line now. They need to get up to the 39 on the other, 39 on the other side. Weezar in shotgun. Waits for his receivers to get a little bit downfield. Has some pressure. He's hit, but it's picked off. That should just about do it for Riverside. A pick.
And it's
from
number
Marquise
22.
Cox.
Number 22 for Riverside with that interception. Marquise Cox, defensive back, 5'11", 175 out of Riverside, and I think that'll do it. Unfortunately, Weezar had no one to throw it to, and in a desperate times call for desperate measures, he just decided to put that ball in the air and hope someone would come down with it, and someone did. Unfortunately, that man was wearing orange and black stripes on his helmet. Solid effort this afternoon from the Golden West Rustler football team. Unfortunately, they're going to come up a little bit short, barring any turnovers. Rob, go ahead and break down this replay for me right here. Sorry about that, a little bit technical difficulties as it looks like Riverside just going to take a knee and kill this clock.
And they do. That's first down.
Rob, although they came up a bit short, I'm really impressed with the Golden West football squad today. You know, after that first quarter where they allowed 21 Riverside points, they really took control, settled down, and controlled this football game, as they're going to end up losing by a score of 28-20. It was a real solid effort offensively and defensively, with a couple of plays that could have went either way. Riverside catching the breaks and Golden West coming up just a bit short.
Golden West calls timeout here to stop the clock. Looks like it may be a little bit too little, too late here for the Rustlers. The Tigers could certainly move the ball when they wanted to.
Really impressed with Golden West. They gave up 21 points in the first quarter, only 7 points since. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the job done on the offensive side of the ball. They started to get things flowing a little bit later in the second half, but unfortunately it was too little too late. But they really played a team that came into Orange Coast and LaBarge Stadium winning 3 games in a row with a 5-1 record on the season. Golden West at 3-3. So a real solid effort all around from Golden West. And we talked to Nick Mitchell before the game, and he said he's using some second and third string players, so there's no way he can be upset with his outing. You'd have to think what might the outcome might have been if he had his starting squad.
Certainly would have been even closer, and it certainly isn't a blowout by any means. And it seems as if the second and third stringers have really stepped up from the beginning of the game until now.
Impressive, solid, complete, nice football game by both squads. And hats off to the Golden West football team, second and third string players, for putting out a real nice, solid effort this afternoon here at LaBarge Stadium.
Those players getting some first string experience. Oh, so another knee on third down.
And the clock keeps on ticking as we're under 30 seconds left here in this game. As you see the victory celebration start on the sidelines of the Riverside squad, and it's going to be a joyous bus ride back down the 91 freeway for the Riverside football team as they line up for the customary handshakes with the Golden West Rustler football team.
Nick Mitchell was quick to jump out and congratulate his defense. They put up some really good stops. Unfortunately, in that fourth quarter, 4:25 left. In the fourth quarter, they let one go, and it was 28-20, or 28-14 at that point. So Rustlers come up just a bit short here this afternoon. Let's send it down to field reporter John McNichols.
Well, the Rustlers go down 28-20 in a hard-fought ball game. I estimate the two squads ran approximately 120 offensive plays today, and my breakdown indicates 4 plays turned this ball game around. The pick interception for a touchdown by Redlands. Then Golden West touches the ball short of the first down, and then the ball takes a bounce right at the goal line for a touchdown for Riverside on a controversial play. And then with 1:18 left in the fourth quarter, the interception. Rustlers put up a good battle. Coach Nick Mitchell will not be satisfied, because you're not satisfied if you do not win. We hope to have a word with him in a few moments. Back to the booth.
Thanks a lot, John. Rob and I are going to head down to Fieldside for your post-game show. We'll be back after this.
Elkhart, Indiana today. Elkhart's a place that has lost jobs faster than anywhere else in America. And the people who've lost them have no idea what to do or who to turn to. In fact, local TV stations have started running public service announcements that tell people where to find food banks, even as the food banks don't have enough to meet the demand.
Coach, 28-20, tough loss to Riverside. Brings it down to a 3-game season. Where do we go from here?
Well, we've got to, we got to work on starting stronger. We spent 2 days in the gym this week practicing because of the rains in our field. We thought actually we got pretty good work. We were actually pretty excited about some of the work that we got done in there, if you can be excited about practicing in a gym. But it took us a half to get going, and that, put us in a hole that, it's essentially we came back second half, played strong, but a hole that we couldn't get out of. And so, we get a touchdown, we lose by a touchdown. But, what it does right now is we've got 3 games left. We're 3-4. If we can run these next 3 off, that puts us 6-4, bowl eligible again if we can climb back up the charts a little bit. And we can win these next 3 games. There's no doubt about it. It's going to start with San Diego Southwestern next Saturday, and that's going to be probably, that'll be a tough one because we got a long bus ride and all that. And then we have to win that one first and foremost, and we have to start strong. It's a game that we can win, but against good teams, you can't put yourself in a hole like we did with that 21-0 first half. But we're better than we played that first half. It's just a matter of us getting, as coaches, doing a better job getting them ready and getting prepared for that first half against San Diego Southwestern.
Well, as always, you made good adjustments, stopped them pretty well. Then they had the one long drive in the fourth quarter, ate up an awful lot of time. I think if you could have got the ball a couple more times, maybe better things would have happened. But that first quarter was a killer. Coach, we'll be with you the next 3 weeks. Good luck. Get everybody healthy, and take care.
Thanks, John.
Gentlemen?
Well, as Coach mentioned, almost a tale of 2 halves. We had the first quarter where they went 21-0 down, but it was Golden West able to come back, put a few good points on the board.
Well, and I have to say, I was on the sideline the whole game. Riverside in the first quarter was as high as I've seen a community college team. They were running, whatever the energy is, whatever the coach told them before the game, they started out with a bang, and the Rustlers were a little bit back on their heels. But when the second quarter began, it was a completely different game, but they were in a 21-point hole. We were in a 21-point hole. Hard to come back from that. The coach hit it pretty well on the head. The young men did not give up. They came back and fought hard. They do have some injuries, but at this time of the season, everybody's got injuries. It's a 3-game season. If they win out, we're back in a bowl game. If they don't win out, they've got to win all 3, then the season is over in 3 weeks.
Kevin, we talked about it in the pregame, Riverside being highly potent offensively. However, at the end of the day, 182 yards for Riverside, 264 for Golden West.
Rob, I'm really impressed with the Golden West effort. Take away that first quarter, and it's an evenly matched football game. Riverside came in 5-1, now 6-1, winners of 4 straight. The Golden West defense stood tall all afternoon long. Unfortunately, there was a couple make-or-break calls that didn't go Golden West's way. And, Rob, a real solid effort from the Golden West roster, considering they were using their second and third string players. So I'm looking for Golden West to build off this and do big things in San Diego.
They do travel to San Diego next week. And the week after that, it's the Bell game, homecoming, right here versus OCC. It's going to be a fun contest. We'll be bringing you that one. For John McNichols and Kevin Schreiber and the entire cast of the Golden West College Television Productions, this has been the Rustler Game of the Week. Have a good night.